Hey, what's up? What's up, yo? Yo. How we doing? Okay. Eh, yeah, new emote. Ha ha. Happy PALentines to the pals. Trace, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I have actually two of these. I have one in this color and I have one in a tan color because they're very comfortable. How we doing? How are you guys? Scale 1 to 10. What do we got? Ooh, okay. 7s. 420 out of 10. Nice. -10. Not good. 9, 6, 7. Okay. Went to see Waitress the musical and it was good. Oh, slay. 8, I'm sick, but I got to miss work, so a win. Yeah, that'll do it. 9 out of 10, it's Friday. True! It is Friday! It is Friday! Big! We have a fun little thingy we're gonna do today, with Caroline, which is gonna be a blast. I'm excited. I did a bunch of research. I didn't even get all the research done. Thank you! I don't wear it too much anymore because when I dyed my hair kind of reddish, it didn't really look very good, and then it's faded out, so I don't know, but I think I'm gonna dye my hair again soon. I don't know. I'm bored. Been living in a day of panic, but finally relaxing. I understand that. Cyril, thank you for the 10 gifted. Oki is alert. There you go. Little lady, she is sat and ready. Sat up. Crooked. I have big news. I don't know if it's big news, but it's cool news. I commissioned an artist to make us a new sub alert because I felt like it would be fun to have a new sub alert. So, I don't know if you guys know Lord Spew. You may know him from some things that he's done with Twitch streamers, but he's gonna be animating a Blarney emote for us, for the stream. So that'll be cool, and I think he's gonna do it on stream, so if you float over there, I don't know when. Could be soon, could be not soon. He's gonna be working on it on stream, so if you get a little nosy, shout out. I'm not sure if it's just Lord Spew or if there's any underscores or anything. I have a feeling there might be like an underscore. Of something of that sort, but yeah, what else do we got? Is there an underscore? Yeah, there you go. Anybody doing any Valentine's Day stuff? Either with your person, with yourself? Anybody taking themselves out to get flowers? Anything? I just got Arby's. Nice. Happy Galentine's Day to the gals. That's what I'm doing. Me and Caroline are gonna have Galentine's Day. We're gonna do tier list. Might be able to raid into one night while he's working on it. Yeah. Cinnamon chat on dating apps / met anyone through dating apps. I wonder if I have any stories in chat. I thought about for today doing something like that, like a people tell stories, but I couldn't get it together fast enough. I just didn't think that like 24 hours was enough time for people to dump their stories. Eating candy, true. Great day to buy discount candy. I got my dog a Valentine's cookie. Cute. My boyfriend are gonna hang out tomorrow instead because going outside right now is a nightmare. Oh no. Is it like bad weather? Yep. Can we start a rumor that Sam and Caroline are dating? Nope. Because we both have partners. I mean, boyfriend. Is there a way to have Caroline cam on screen when doing the tier list? Want to see both your guys' reactions. No, because for some reason, and this would be something I'd have to figure out. I think mine and Caroline's are the same. If I have my camera attached to OBS, it won't attach to anything else. So like my camera only will accept like one source. So if I try to like output my camera to Discord for Caroline, it won't do that. It like needs one. It won't do like multiple. I don't know. It's always happened with like DSLRs. It doesn't happen with webcams. I'm sure there's a fix, but I know Caroline's is the same. Hers does this weird like color glitch if she tries to do it. So you might just have to side by side. I think my worst date so far was going to see The Substance. I loved it, but it killed the vibe so hard and we haven't spoken since. Yeah, that's not like the easiest first date watch, probably. Me and Brody watched The Substance. I don't think he really cared for it too much. I really liked it. But I think he's never really been like super into like horror or like definitely not like the body horror stuff. Like he doesn't hate it, but he'll watch it with me, but he's not like looking out for it. I think that's a normal Windows limitation. I've gotten around it by using a virtual cam in which you can send to multiple sources. Yeah. Blowing me off for Caroline is crazy. You are an idiot because we just had a conversation about, oh, I can't, I'll end the stream at like 9 or 10. And then you were like, oh, perfect. That's a perfect time for me. Shut up. I'm celebrating Galentine's Day right now, and then wait your turn, okay? Awkward. We're gonna watch the new episode of Severance, so that'll be good. Still my top 3 movies of the year. I think mine, and granted, I don't see as many movies as you do. Substance, Anora. I don't even know what other movies I've seen that are like new this year. I've seen some great movies, but they aren't like new this year. We'll see. Also, that was like 2024, really. Yeah. I'm going to celebrate Bud Lightington's. Oh, really? Is she hot? Is she hot? I also saw Companion last week. It's very fun. Oh, cool. You fucked with Nosferatu? Not really, though. I thought it was worth a watch, but I definitely... I don't know. She's actually icy cold. Oh, you have a type then. Sorry. No, Nosferatu was fine. It was good. I don't know. Brody saw it with me. I think we both left the theater and we kind of like, I remember we got in the car and I think we were both like kind of like wanting to be excited and optimistic. We kind of just like sat there and then we were like, yeah, that was good. It was a soft hand job of a movie. Yeah, like it was like better than not watching a movie, and it was like fine, but like I'm not gonna like go back and watch it again, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't know. It like if somebody really liked it, I would not blame them. If somebody really hated it, I would also not blame them. Rainbow, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate it. I really wanted to like it too, and honestly, there was some scenes that were really neat. I think visually there was some parts that were cool, but I don't know. I did watch 3 new movies last week though and enjoyed them all, so that's a win. I'm gonna go see Mickey 17 at some point. I want to go see that Friendship movie, and that's kind of I think there's other ones on my list, but those are the 2 big ones. When someone says, give me the most optimal 6 out of 10 movie of all time, that's the answer. Yeah. I just think it could have been like a little bit shorter. I think they could have compacted the movie. I think that I don't know. It's fine. It was fine. Carmen, thanks for the year. Congrats on a year. Thank you. Opus with AO Debris looked like it could be good. Oh, I haven't seen that one. So excited for Mickey 17. I just read the book too. Oh, is it based on a book? Huh. Peas for Carmen. That sounds like a like an indie, like a Midwest emo band. Peas for Carmen. Peas. Yeah, you got a can of peas now. The book is Mickey 7. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Watch the Opus trailer. Is the one about the celebrity retreat that gets culty. Oh, yeah, that does look good. Is that A24 or did it just seem like A24? Did you see the Timothy one? The one where he plays the guy from The Thing? No. I'm not like the world's biggest. I'm no Club Chalamet. I really liked him in Little Women, but that's because the character he played felt like it was just like he was supposed to be like kind of adolescent, but like, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, he's good in Dune. He's overhyped. Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing is he's like the most like just bland like white boy actor. Like I don't like the stuff that he's done well has been good, but I haven't seen him in anything that's really like been like, wow, this kid has range. Did you listen to Sabrina's Deluxe? Okay, I want to say something. This is brave. I'm going to say it, and I don't want you to get mad at me. I know that a lot of people are going to agree with this because I already posted it in the Discord. The Sabrina Carpenter Dolly Parton special. Didn't like it. And I think Dolly Parton is a legend and I love a lot of her music. I don't think this was a strong song for her. Maybe it's because she's older and her voice isn't what it used to be. Maybe it's like in comparison to Sabrina. I don't think she sounded good and I don't think it improved the song at all. I think Hannah said, I keep calling you Hannah and I've never done that. It's been like twice. Han said, they should have put her on, Slim Pickin'. And I think that would have been a better song for them as a duo. For sure. Like, I mean, we can listen to it. Like, I don't want to listen to it. I'm not going to do it, actually. Can't pass up a collab with a legend. No, I'm like happy that it happened. I just didn't like it that much. I'm never going to listen to it over the other song. And I don't know. I think I'm getting a little bit like, I still like Sabrina Carpenter, but I think I'm getting a little bit like burnt out a little bit. Like I'll wait, she'll come up with another album like down the line, but I think right now I'm kind of just like, okay, like I like your music. I'm going to like go listen to this music for a bit and then we'll come back. You know what I mean? Like she killed it. Table that. Come back to it later. Couldn't make it any harder. Is my fave of the deluxe. I haven't listened to the deluxe yet. There's a healthy line between popularity and oversaturation. Well, yeah, and it's like her music is really, really good. I love it. But the problem is that I don't have unique taste. So when I like music, other people probably also like it. So I hear it everywhere. So you moved on to the new. Yes, I'm really excited about the new Drake album is what I've moved on to. No, I'm on the Doechii train now. We've shifted. We're on the Doechii train now. I thought your title said Palestine. Yeah, I've actually seen a couple of streamers. Sammy had it say PALentines and she like hyphened it. Because it does look like it said Palestine's Day. Yeah. Free Palestine. Important, but PALentine is what I was intending. Denial is a River blew my mind. Yeah, the music video is really cool too. Really cool. Because we're all pals. That's exactly what it is. What a great holiday to practice healthy interactions with people on the internet. A very important thing. I also read Palestine and had to read it. Fuck it. Why not? Fuck it. In the club, we all pals. Exactly. By the way, if Caroline tries to call me, tell me, because my Discord doesn't ring when I'm streaming. So, Bud Lighting... I can't even read that. PALentines Day doesn't follow healthy practice. Okay, cool. Well, you got about, like, 2 to 3 more hours to practice healthy, and if you crash out before Severance, I'm gonna practice healthily not talking to you for a couple days. Helly practice Severance on the mind. I've avoided, by the way, there's a Severance spoilers section of the Discord. If you are a Severance person. And I haven't clicked on it. It's lit up. I haven't clicked on it because I don't want spoilers. So yeah. Have I seen this? Drop official trailer. What's the genre? We should do what other people do and just have like a trailer day, like once a week. If you're not a Severance person, you should be. Yeah. I could also understand waiting until like the end of the show airs though, and then just getting Apple TV and binging it. Like I get that. I totally get that. I've seen that trailer like 5 times because of how often I go to the theater. Oh yeah, for sure. Should I become a Severance person? Yep, you should. It's goofy. This reminds me of what's that movie with the guy that goes to the concert, and like he takes his daughter to the concert and then they like Trap. Just can't, like, I can't with the, like, I don't know, like it's like when a stranger calls, but different. This is goofy, but I don't think they meant it to be. That pulls her out of the window? What is that? What happened there? What the heck was that? It's a cool shot. That's funny. That's like a trailer that you would see like every single movie that you go to. I feel like we just saw the whole movie. Oh, Han, did you see the trailer for that Anya Taylor-Joy movie and is it Miles Teller? We watched that trailer yesterday. The Gorge, yeah. If you have any interest in watching The Gorge, don't watch the trailer because it gives basically all of it away. Oh, it's coming out today? Yeah. It doesn't really look good. To be honest with you, like it just doesn't really look like a good movie. And I'm sorry if like you're excited about it, but it looks very, very predictable. But if it's good though, if it's good, I'll eat my words. I'll watch it. It was good if you like sci-fi. I do like sci-fi. I just don't like movies that feel like they're just, I don't know. Yeah, they had the Taylor Swift signs, right? I want to see it, but I'm a sci-fi nerd. I like sci-fi, but yeah, don't watch the trailer because a huge amount of what happens in the movie is in the trailer. Like I can tell you probably 70% of what happens in the movie because of the trailer. One of the biggest plot like points is confirmed in the trailer. Rating affairs celebrities. What's affair? What do you mean rating affairs celebrities? What's an affair celebrity? No, we're rating celebrity affairs, and there's a lot of them. I really hope we can get through all of them. We can. It's just whether or not we get like tired of it. I hate trailers that just give it away. Like, what's the point of watching it now? Yeah, and they all do that. They all do that now. They all give it away. Like, celebrities had an affair with Caroline. Oh, well, yeah. That's true. She knew for that. Brad and Angelina. Yeah. I'm not going to give away everybody that's on it, but some that you may know. There's Brad and Angelina. There's Adam Levine, Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore, Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher, Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield. There's ones on here I didn't even know about. I went through ahead of time and looked up every single one and made like a little notes thing. And I did not know that a lot of these happened to be entirely. Did you guys know that Bill Clinton had an affair with Monica Lewinsky? Like, who knew? I thought they just impeached him because the vibes were off. He did what? I know. Crazy. I hope Annoying Orange's affair is on here. Lots of twists and turns. Oh, I thought you were talking about Trump. He did not have sexual relations with that woman. Dude, there is a squirrel outside my house that has been having a fucking fit all day. Like, have you guys ever heard a squirrel like scream at something? Like, they chirp, but they also scream at things sometimes. And there's a squirrel that's just been running around outside all day. No, they go like, because usually squirrels will go like, and sometimes they go like that. Like, he's been doing that outside all day, pissed off. I don't know what happened. I've never heard a squirrel make sounds. No, they usually do like a a lot of squirrels around my house. They can get loud. There's a lot of squirrels in LA. Kind of didn't expect that. You do that again. It's like they're always posting up. Every morning I wake up, and this has been both of the houses I've lived in LA. Every morning I wake up and it's like clockwork at the same time. Like, it's usually like 8 or 9 a.m. I hear the squirrels come down the tree. They're chasing each other, I think. Come down the tree and they go across my roof, and then they jump over to like another tree. And they used to do that at my last house. They would come down and like go across the balcony, and then, yeah. Sometimes they fall out the tree and hit the roof super hard. Oh, they don't do that at my house, but I think my squirrels are pretty athletic. But they're out there. Every time I walk outside, there is one. I used to dream of having a pet squirrel when I was a kid. Seems like it would be a bad pet. Like, they would just like rip stuff up. It's like people that have raccoons for pets. It's like they're cute, but they just want to tear things apart. Can we get more crash out cams? You want me to have more crash outs? I'll have a crash out. I got like 6 different things that I'd crash out about. But maybe that's what the Patreon can be. It can just be me having a crash out every week. You know, it's like if we monetize it, but I'm just having a fucking fit. Had flying squirrels in my attic for a few years. Couldn't get rid of them. Weird. If I keep commenting about a third camera, do you get more crash out cams? Yeah, and then you get a new camera every time. I just have to say, like, I've realized that I need to just like read less of the comments, because like I literally I didn't have a crash out. It's a dramatization, but I was like, because the last episode, people were like not happy that we switched from the couch to the table, and we didn't have our third camera yet. And I was like, guys, there are many logistical reasons why we don't have the couch anymore. One of them is that we can't have guests. So we got a table, and the table pulls out. Somebody on YouTube, I can't remember. I recognize the username. I think it's one of you guys. Somebody was like, "Oh, it would be so cool if the table split apart and then a leaf could go in there so you guys could have guests." And I was like, "You'll never believe what this table can do." Because the table does, there's like, it pulls apart and we can put a leaf in it to make the table bigger. And then I have 2 of the same chairs that me and Caroline sit in, like off camera. And so we can have guests. And so you replied to my table comment. Was that you? That was you, right? I remember seeing the username and recognizing it as like one of my chatters. But anyways, yeah, okay, I thought so. People were really upset about the couch, so I was like, on the episode, I'm like, listen, fuckers. and then on that episode, people in the comments, like, somebody was like, yeah, well, I just liked the couch better, bye. Or like, people were like, listen, I mean, I understand, I really did like the couch, but like, it's like they couldn't help themselves. And I was just like sitting here and I was like, I need to stop reading the comments. Like, I need to stop. I do. I read every single comment. I do. Me and Scrando will goss about it. And I'll tell you what, this is how I know that it must be doing well, because some of the comments are annoying. There is at least one person that hate watches every single episode. They have been watching since like the 2nd or 3rd episode and leaving a comment about how much they don't like the podcast on every single video. It's crazy. I can't believe you have so much time, that you spend your valuable time watching forms of content every week that you don't like. They're like, God, that was terrible. See you again next week. Get a hobby. Yeah. I love people loved the couch because of how dynamic was, more opportunities for bits and physical comedy and stuff. Yeah, but, which I get, but it just is like that would also be the case if me and Caroline were balancing on a piece of wood on a ball. However, like if I was like, guys, me and Caroline are no longer going to film the podcast on tricycles because it's a little bit too difficult. And people were like, oh man, like that's a little bit, I know it's a couch, so it sounds like not that crazy, but like logistically, there's so many improvements by having a table. So we did. Maybe you should try that next. Yeah. The idea of having a guest and all 3 of you lined up facing one direction is so funny. Yeah, if we wanted to have a guest on the couch, which we could only have one, and also the couch is so big we couldn't have more space, we'd have to like all 3 of us sit side by side. It just wouldn't make any sense. Now most comments are like, whoa, I love the new angle on the table. Yeah. I do read the comments though, and 99% of them are really fun. I'm trying to think, like, it's also really insightful because I get to kind of see like what parts people like me and Caroline had a talk where we were like, because we would sit down every week and we would like come up with all the shit that we were going to talk about, like do research, which felt like the right thing to do. And then we were like, this is making it like less fun and goofy. And so then we decided to like stop doing that because it was like less silly. My only request, can we get a cam on Oki? Yes, I will just have to get another cam. As an audio listener, I can concretely say that I have not been affected. You know what's funny about that is like, that's a thing that I think about a lot is, I am a audio listener for podcasts. I've never watched podcasts until like this year. I didn't even really know. I remember watching Call Her Daddy, and like every once in a while she would upload a video episode and I would be like, whoa, podcasts do videos now? This was like a year ago. And so I've always been an audio listener of podcasts. And as a streamer, I think of video. So me and Caroline will record episodes and we'll always be like, okay, we need to like verbalize what's going on for the audio listeners. Because it's really important to, and so we try to do it. We could do it more, but it is a tough thing because we're used to streaming and you never do that for streams. I watch the video, but I'm actually watching the video maybe 5% of the time. Yeah. That's why I try to not have the episodes too visual, because like, I don't know, some people might get excited that maybe like this episode is like more of a visual episode, but like realistically, if I wanted, we're making a podcast, and if we wanted to make a visual stuff, then we would just make YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Explaining the Oki bit would be tough. Yeah, if you go to the end of this episode, you do get Oki cam. Just so you know. When I see a visual flash in my peripheral vision on my second monitor. When I was editing the videos, something that I did is anytime I put a visual up on the screen, I would add this really, really light pop noise. And the reason I stopped doing that is because I kept accidentally leaving them in when I would upload the audio episodes, and that didn't make any fucking sense. And also I wasn't actually sure if it was helpful or if it was just unnecessary. But I tried it for like one episode, maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then I was like, I don't know if I need to be doing this. This feels maybe a little unnecessary. Salty, thanks for the 13. I appreciate that. You do stuff while listening to the podcast, but I like being able to look over. Right. I listen to podcasts often, but it wasn't until mid last year I discovered visual podcasts exists. You know what I do usually is like if I'm listening to a podcast and there's a visual, I'll check because I want to see what the person looks like who's on the podcast. Have you guys ever listened to a podcast for like a considerable amount of time and then you see what the podcasters look like and you're like, whoa. Like I used to like listen to Crime Junkies for a really long time, years, never saw what they looked like, and then saw and I was like, that's not what I imagined at all. Come Town back in the day. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Crime Junkies was like that. I'm trying to think of the other podcasts that I listen to. There's still some podcasts that I still don't know. I do that with musicians. Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell you what most of my favorite bands look like. However, I did see that the lead guitarist for Polyphia got married, which is something that most of you won't care about, but maybe one person will be like, oh, okay. Commenting, hey, your look isn't really canon for me, so if you get a haircut, that would be great. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Shocked about what they looked like for Crime Junkie 2. I imagined them both like really small blonde girls. I don't know why. Especially like, I can't remember. I think it's Brit. Brit has like a really like soft voice. And so I just imagined her like this really small kind of, but yeah. Were you playing a Simpsons horror game last night? Yes, we played. So it was called Little Bartmares. It was a Simpsons inspired Little Nightmares game. It was awesome. When do we get Red Sweater on the podcast? What do you mean? Have you ever looked up Tame Impala? Also, did you know that it's just one guy? Oh yeah, no, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Guys, my birthday's tomorrow, by the way. Just wanted to throw it out there. Birthday stream. Speaking of Crash Out Cam, a lot of pods have a section where they complain about something specific, and it's always my fave. Okay, so I've thought about this before, and the reason why I like didn't ever like go through with it is because I thought maybe it would just be annoying. I have literally thought for the Patreon having a segment where me and Caroline both complain about something. like it sounds like petty and annoying, but I was like, what if me and Caroline just have an episode where we rant? We each get to rant about something for like 10 minutes that pissed us off this week. Is that content or is that just like unnecessary? ranting is funny. I don't know. I think I just like didn't want to like monetize complaining because that feels weird. But also like I don't know. Maybe some people want that. Can we get that on stream too? That's just all I do. No, I don't think I'm a complainer. I don't really think I'm a complainer, to be honest with you. Anytime I genuinely complain about things, I don't do it on stream. Like most of the complaining I do on stream is like some sort of I've thrown some sort of like comedy spin on it. Like I try to keep my legitimate complaints to myself and off stream. Like I really truly like don't. There are many things that I don't like to carry onto stream. Are you single in Valentine's Day? I am not. But thank you for asking, I guess. If it affects your ability to enjoy the stream, then there's a big X in the corner that you're more than welcome to click on. That's on you. There's another podcast I listen to called The Read that does something similar. It's a great segment. I need to figure out that because I've always thought it would be fun. There's a fun way to do it without being, yeah. We get a poll to see who's single in here. We did a whole what was the stream we did where we took the thing where we asked questions and then the census. Yeah. There's a census VOD. You can get all kinds of information about the community. There you go. I should find which VOD that is for on the YouTube channel and then just have it on hand because there's a lot of times we bring up any kind of like demographic of stream and I'll be like, refer to the census. Don't call it complaining, call it addressing issues. Okay. Let me address. Are we getting another episode of Minecraft? Yeah, we actually were going to do that today and then we decided to be a little bit more creative. It's definitely a skill to be able to rant about a niche silly thing adjacent to observational humor. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, it's like there are genuine things that are like making me upset that I'm like that doesn't need to be stream content. I don't want to make content out of genuine like, you know what I mean? Especially if it has to do with like other people. Like we don't need to do that. There's a podcast where I watch where they take something there's a podcast I watch where they take something that annoys them and correct them. Do you have an example? That sounds interesting. It's really snow here. Could you please deal with it? Yeah, I got you. No worries. Imagine you start matching up your viewers via the census. No, because I don't want to be responsible for that. Listen, I might make a bad call and then I don't want you being like, hey man, what the heck? Free PALentines. True. It's only gonna be funny if you're making a big deal about something trivial. Right. So like, I'm gonna complain about something now, which is, do you remember the person at the coffee shop that kind of just is like a little bit awkward, but like not super bad, but like just enough? I've talked about this on stream. Well, the thing that happened today when I went to the coffee shop is I asked if I could get a blueberry muffin and she said, we're running low. And then she didn't say anything. And then I didn't say anything. And then I said, so can I have one? And she was like, yep. Like that, those are the things with this specific person. If you haven't been here for this, I like in the morning, I go to the coffee shop and there is a large amount of time that there is this one girl that works there that like, she's fine. She's not mean. She's not bad at her job. She just is a little bit awkward to the point where there are little things every time I go that are just a little bit like, like, you know, like when somebody holds the door for you, but they're like a little bit too far away, or you know when you say, okay, see you later, and then you walk in the same direction. It's like that kind of thing, but every time I go, so it's like not her fault. Like one of the times, usually they have you pay, and then they give you your food, and every time she gives me my food, and then one time she said, okay, but I don't know if she said something that was like very final feeling, and then I kind of just started to drive away, and she was like, you haven't paid yet, and I was like, oh, fuck. And then also if I get the like pup cups for Oki, I always ask them to fill it halfway, because if they fill it all the way up, then she like licks it all over my car. And this specific worker always fills it up all the way. And so I get whipped cream all over my car. It's just like enough where I'm like, okay, nope, it's fine. It's fine. I hate it because I am that person. I don't think so. It's different. People are a variety of characters like Trevor. Yeah, and it's like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like a couple days a week, and I pull in and she'll say like, hi, what can I get for you? Because she talks like that. I'll be like, okay. I like to think I'm pretty easy to talk to, but there's one person at one of my accounts that's just like that. Having a conversation with them is just like pulling teeth. Yeah, every once in a while you just have like a interaction with a specific other person that just never quite goes correctly. I feel like I'm pretty easy to talk to, but I definitely I don't know if you guys are like this. If I'm talking to somebody about something that I don't know anything about or that I'm not interested in, I really have to like lock in and try to like figure out how to do it. I'm not good at it. I don't know exactly how to do it. If somebody's talking to me about something that I like, all of a sudden I have great eye contact. All of a sudden I'm locked in. But I don't know. Is she the RL version of the awkward YouTube guy from yesterday? A bit, yeah. There's also one where they complain about slow walkers and it turned into an urban planning project. Wait, what is it? Oh, you're talking about the podcast. Got it. People who don't listen are the worst. It goes both ways in service. Yeah. A lot of times I'll order with the same girl and she'll be like, what can I get for you? And then I order and then she goes, sorry, what was that? Fuck. Okay. Like, I think she runs on autopilot a lot, I think. I've noticed. So, like, there's a lot of times that she's going through the motions, but she's not actually, like, doing the thing. So we have to kind of, like, run it back. But it's, like, every time. It's, like, every single time. Also, every time we go through, she'll be like, she gets really excited about Oki, and then she'll ask what Oki's name is every time. I'll be like, come on, man. You got this. If you can be on the subject that I know I can talk to your ear off. Otherwise, yeah. Like I said, talking is hard. Yeah. Yeah. I need to get better at that, I think. I think I just need to, like, care more, because when you care, you get really excited. But I just, like, I think I need to, like, figure out how to, like, be genuinely invested in things that I don't know anything about and probably won't ever need to know anything about. Even if you fake it, it can grease the social wheels. Yeah. Some bitches just have really bad memory. It's me, I'm bitches. Oh, yeah, no, me for sure. In your apathy era? What's the difference between empathy and apathy again? I know there is one, I just can't remember what it is. I can look this up. Difference between empathy and apathy. Empathy means the ability to understand and share. Oh, wait, so they're opposites. So empathy is when you really care about another person's feelings, and then apathy is like the complete opposite. Empathy is having understanding of someone else's feelings. Apathy is not caring about them. Okay. You're probably thinking of empathy versus sympathy. Yeah. What's the difference between empathy and sympathy? Empathy is like, isn't it empathy like you feel for someone, and sympathy is like you... I've had it explained once. Empathy is the ability to share another person's feelings, while sympathy is a feeling. Yeah. So empathy is like if somebody's going through something, you like have the ability to kind of like feel what they're feeling. Like you're putting yourself in their shoes. And then sympathy is like you can recognize what they're feeling, and although you're not feeling that thing, you feel sorry that they feel that way. So it's like I think that's it. Yeah. Empathy almost requires a path experience of similar issues. I think that I can be pretty sympathetic. Being empathetic makes me really uncomfortable, and I'm gonna explain that. If I feel too much empathy, I get extremely uncomfortable, and I like struggle with being in that situation. Does that make sense? Like, some people are really good at being empathetic and also being able to be empathetic. If I get too empathetic, I like start to like, yeah, like certain movies, I don't know. Hey man. Chatters, how did the stream go today? This is going to be a crazy answer that you guys are about to give me. Crazy. Also, Bad Baby, what's up if you're watching this? Hey. Big fan of the stuff. Or maybe not. I don't know. How did the stream go? Let me ask that first. Maybe I'm not a fan of the stuff. Cash me outside. How about that? She was chill. She doesn't fuck with you. God damn it. She's a huge fan. Let's go. Oh, I'm a Hammond. Okay. She tried to sell us crypto. Okay, I'm not going to be able to read everyone's, but I want you guys to tell me like one thing you learned about today's stream, and I'm going to try to really like read them. She supports gay people. Okay, we love that. We love that. Connor is pregnant. Congrats to Connor. She's a mother. Okay. She's a good mom. Slay. Connor is pregnant. That's so big. She's a stepchild. Connor went to a camp. Okay. Interesting. Soldier Boy. I saw something about Soldier Boy. Connor got invited to a strip club with her. Oh, slay. She exposed Dr. Phil. Is it true that Dr. Phil isn't actually a doctor? Or am I talking shit? She doesn't know who Woe Vicky is. Really? I thought that they had like beef or something. By the way, Raiders, if you're interested, I'm going to pander to you for a second. Me and Caroline are going to be doing a tier list in the spirit of love of celebrity affairs. So we have a tier list ready of some of the most spicy celebrity affairs that have happened, and we're going to be giving our unasked for takes on them. So that's what we're doing, like, soon. If that's not your bag, I don't blame you. But let's be honest, majority of you guys are single, so you don't have anything to do this evening. So you're looking for something to do. Sorry. I'm not. I'm just saying. Don't put me in the same boat as you guys. I got plans later. I'm gonna go watch Severance, but just saying. Says the streamer that's live talking to us. Listen, I'm working, man. Come on. Divorced and not looking. Okay. Same. Watching Severance alone. No. Watching it with a boy. So, suck it. Divorce guy, I don't need a text from you. Listen, you always throw the first pancake out, okay? So, just let me cook. On a date with Helly right now, and she's actually my wife. Oh, congrats. Straight streamer unfollowed. I cuff my jeans sometimes. I don't know. What do you want? I drive a Subaru. Like, okay, I'm an ally. Stolen valor. I don't have a carabiner on my keys though. That's yeah. My girlfriend streams on Kick. You wouldn't know her. My condolences. First pancake goes to the dog. Right, exactly. Is this tier list from the legendary Ashley? I believe that I cannot confirm nor deny. Leaning towards the confirming. I'm just like Irving from Severance. Nice. Yeah. That's like 2/3 lesbian checklist. Well, you know. Appearances are so deceiving. Mind blown. Thank you. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm glad that you guys had a fun stream. I'll have to go back and see the clips. I'm sure I will see the clips. Maybe I will watch them tomorrow on stream. You know what? People are saying that Connor Eats Pants is the most influential journalist of our generation. The new Hot Ones. It's the next Hot Ones. Oh, okay. What? Lex Friedman of Twitch. Oh, okay. People are saying that too. Okay. What else are they saying? What are they saying about me? Wait, no, don't tell me. He made me Republican. Yeah, he does have that effect on people. He also like talks about how much he loves cops. Like every time he gets off stream, like every time I see him, he's just like, God, just really thinking about the LAPD. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And on stream too. Yeah. Not surprised. Well, he's big into child labor, right? True. Connor would back the blue. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's been doing it on stream lately too. Wasn't he watching or listening to the Drake album yesterday? I gotta be honest, you're way funnier than Connor. Thank you. People are saying this also. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm just gonna... Alright, cool. I'm just gonna save that one for later. VIP them? Nope. I'm just gonna save that. Hop on Deadlock with Caroline. You know what? With peace and love, there's about 6 things I would rather do more than play Deadlock ever again, and 5 of those things are sit and stare at a blank wall. All due respect, I played that game and I really, really wanted to do anything else. Yeah, one of them involves a gun. Yeah, I do like Marvel Rivals. I have a fun time with Marvel Rivals. I do liked Overwatch. That's about it though. Can we get a Rivals stream? I don't really think people want that. Plus, I'm sensitive, and if one person talked shit, I'd crumble. Do you ever feel like your home is your castle? Yeah. Luigi Mangione public statement dropped. Whoa. Did he say, it wasn't a me? I didn't do it. But I would do it again. I don't need to see the stream play Rivals. No, I can. I'm good at it. I'm good at Rivals. Exactly like that. Oh, cool. He needs to be on Fortnite Fridays. Can you imagine? That would be so... I mean, didn't the Tiger King guy do Fortnite Fridays from prison? Isn't that what... Wait, did he do that? Did I make that up? How did he do that? How did he play? He had to pay $100. He did. He called in. Oh, so did he play Fortnite? He didn't play. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to set the stage for you guys. I thought that he played Fortnite with Connor, so then I was imagining him sitting at a little desk with a little computer in prison playing Fortnite with a little headset on. And I was like, how does Connor Eats Pants have so much pull that he was able to get Fortnite into the like, how did we do this? A viewer played for him. Oh, got it. Like surrogate. Okay. With an SM7B, right. The jails here, they have PS2s and Xbox 360s. Yeah. Wasn't Luigi a Connor frog? I think he followed him. Doesn't he follow him? Kind of a crazy flex. Did you guys know that I keep trying to get the username Sandwich on Twitter? And there is a user that has it who totally inactive, doesn't post, hasn't posted for years, doesn't seem to really use their Twitter at all. But the biggest reason why I don't think I'll ever be able to get it, even though it's a totally inactive account, is because former President Barack Obama follows that Twitter account and can't figure out why. Not really sure what's going on there. However, I have looked and I have realized that I will never be able to get that username. Yeah. Obama follows everyone. I'm right here, man. Saying I'm a nobody? Obama used to follow everyone. What? You know those accounts that follow everybody like John Cena? I just am like irrelevant. Michelle's Secret Sandwich Review Twitter. Oh, that'd be crazy. Wasn't there like some sort of like tea that Barack Obama and like Jennifer Aniston were like, but then he posted today like Happy Valentine's Day with Michelle. So not that debunks it, but I don't know. It's fake. Okay. I think conservatives made that up. That was my first thought. Like my first thought was this is definitely something that was made up 100%. No one follows me. You know what? Social media, overrated. Obama's affairs ranked. Well, that's kind of what we're doing today. We have, you know, I looked at this tier list earlier. There is one president on it. Which is big. I don't know why they would care about affairs. Celebrity drama. Everybody cares. Monica is such an icon. You know what's interesting is when I was looking through all of these, this is it. I don't know if it's interesting. It's predictable. I was looking through all of these celebrity affairs, right? And I was like researching all of them to try to like learn the tea so I could bring it to the people, you being the people. Notoriously, every single time a like guy would cheat on a girl and then like marry the girl that he cheated on, the like ex that got cheated on for some reason became the bad guy, or the girl that they cheated with would become the bad guy. But like there was so many times that the guy who was just being a fucking idiot, just people would be like, it's crazy. I mean, like, society hates women. Yeah. Classic misogyny. Or they'd be like this Hollywood actor would like cheat on his spouse and then marry the person he cheated, and then that new couple, people would be like, they're our Hollywood golden couple. And it's like, I don't know. That's weird. That seems weird. Oh, speaking of holidays, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy, today is Frederick Douglass Day, International Book Giving Day. So if you have a book that you're giving away, or if you received a book today, International Quirky Alone Day. So if you're quirky and alone, or just quirky, or just alone, happy day to you. International Winter Bike to Work Day. So if you rode your bike to work today and it's the winter for you. League of Women Voters Day. That seems big. Library Lovers Day. So whether you love libraries or maybe a librarian, I don't know. National Call-In Single Day. So I don't know what that means, but maybe if you need to go to work and you don't want to, you can call in and say you're suffering from being single. I don't know. Hey, boss. Sorry. It's also National Cream-Filled Chocolates Day. National Ferris Wheel Day. National Have a Heart Day. So, National No One Eats Alone Day. I did not celebrate that one. National Organ Donor Day. So if you have any kidneys that you want to donate, I'll happily take them. Pet Theft Awareness Day. Sad. Race Relations Day. Read to Your Child Day. So read to your child or somebody else's child, but make sure you're safe about that. Don't just go find a child to read to. I don't know. The Inbox Day. And also Valentine's Day. It's PALentines Day. Joel, thanks so much for the 6. I appreciate it. Can I read to my cat? Yeah, sure. What if my child won't let me read to him? Maybe just get a megaphone. It is also Friday. Okay, Rebecca Black. Get a new child. Can I read to my grandma? Does that count? Yeah, I think so. Old people are really kind of like children, but wrinkly. I used to read to children and then they would read to horses. It's a crazy pipeline. It's a crazy pipeline. Didn't Rebecca Black make the It's Saturday song? I don't know, but I saw on Twitter the other day, it's like 15 years old or something. Yeah, like the Rebecca Black song is like 15 years old. Is Caroline ready yet? What the hell is she doing?
I wish that I were single.
Okay, that's... Is she okay over there? She good? That's her... Whatever. Did she have a good day today? Maybe... Do I need to check in on her? Real quick? It's good? It's fine? Sorry. Okay.
Complaining that even Jewish girls don't want to date them.
Okay, I can't. All right. Have you seen the new Elden Ring? I have a code for it. She is not ready. She needs to be ready because I have to watch Severance. I have to. We have to do this in like 2 hours. She did make a It's Saturday song.
Oh my god, I love this song. This is my jam. Where's the peanut butter? 2 p.m. getting out of my bed. Trying to get Friday out of my head. It's all so hazy. Got a little too crazy. You know I do it all again.
I didn't know that this was happening. Did you guys know that this is happening? Right before you clicked, she asked if you were ready, so that's good, probably. Oh, okay.
Everyone you know. Oh my god, come over. Turn up the radio. Oh, oh. 'Cause this is our song. We can do no wrong. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? This Saturday we gon' party all night.
Yeah. I mean, she makes good music now, doesn't she? Yes. Okay, Caroline's ready. Yes. She's a DJ. Dude, let's fucking go. Maybe I should start DJing. I could do it. I could do it, right? Need this. Okay, I think that's good. I didn't like that song. Well, it's over now. You're safe. Okay, let me call. Stupid. You think there's a song that goes maybe? Maybe. She just texted me and said, "Are you ready?" And then she's not going to answer my call. Pick up the phone. Anon is distracting her. She's DJing with Trixie Mattel, I think. Who?
Me.
Oh, hey.
Hi, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
How's your Valentine's Day?
Good. How's yours?
You know, it's going well. I told everyone on stream that it's not you, it's capitalism. So anybody who's feeling alone today, who is single, and you're not single.
Not us, though.
You're not single, but you are. Brody is not here. So if you're feeling sad, just know it's capitalism.
Right. Capitalism is taking him
Yes.
away.
Taking it's the capitalism of Mr. Beast
Yeah. This is taking him yonder.
has stolen your love.
Yeah. God damn it, Jimmy.
God damn him.
The other woman.
Jimmy Donaldson, the other woman.
The other woman. God damn it.
Ah.
Okay.
know Well, okay. Do we jump
check it
in
up a little
or
bit. I think
'cause
we
I know
should.
you gotta
'cause-
go.
Well, yeah, but also it's like we're gonna do yapping the whole time, so we could preface it. Did you do anything for Valentine's Day?
Well, I texted you that thing that I did.
Yeah, you did text me that thing that you did, which could have been interpreted differently, but it wasn't.
You guys, I texted Sam. Because we were supposed to meet at 7, and I was like, "Hey, can we do 7:30? My pipes are being looked at."
And I was like, "Oh, okay, slay! Happy Valentine's Day." Pop
No,
off.
not in a sex way. In like, my apartment keeps flooding when it rains for more than a day.
Yeah, yeah. And then I said
So-
I sneezed and my tampon came out, so I'm also getting action.
Yeah. And then I said the other thing, which is really embarrassing.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I did today.
Yeah, big day for us.
Huge.
Huge day.
Huge day. I made some gnocchi.
Oh, what a great food and also fun word to
Like-
say.
That was my Valentine's. So fun. That was my
Mhm.
Valentine's Day gift to Will.
I had leftover sushi from yesterday.
Leftover sushi? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
actually
sorry,
like
sushi is not a
didn't-
food. That's not one of those like, leftovers the next day.
No, there was California roll, so it was like a little bit better,
Okay.
but like I wasn't like happy to do it. I wasn't like, can't wait to.
You're like,
But then the
"This is
other
what I
option,
got."
you know what I thought about? I was like, maybe I should like go out to dinner, and then I was like, people
No.
would feel sad for me. Like, can you imagine? They'd be
Do
like,
you know how many drinks you would probably be bought though?
oh, so
You'd
many.
be like this sad girl by
And then people would be
herself.
like, oh, and then I'd be like, I have a boyfriend, and they'd be like, that's okay.
Yeah.
Also, huh?
Yeah, especially if you were reading like The Bell Jar,
True.
some Sylvia Plath at the restaurant, they'd be like, "Oh no,
She's suffering.
she's gonna stick her head in an oven."
Yeah. We gotta do a
We
wellness
gotta
check.
send her a glass of wine.
Kid, help that poor girl.
Help her out.
Help her out.
So yeah, that was an exciting
Big day.
an exciting day. I'm trying to think of anything else that I did. I went to Target.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pop off.
Yep. Speaking of capitalism, they got me again.
Yeah. Shoot, what'd
I
you
went
get?
for
Did
some
you get anything
toothpaste
cool?
and walked out with things that were not toothpaste.
Did you get toothpaste though?
I did get toothpaste because sometimes what will happen is you go in for one thing and then you forget to get that thing, but you get
True.
15 other things.
True. No, that's so real.
Yeah. I also never know what to do for a man on Valentine's Day besides
Yeah,
pipe
I don't-
cleaning.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You know, because Will also with Will because he hates sweets.
Oh, true. Yeah, me and Will actually are very similar in a lot of ways. That is one of the biggest things. I love candy and sweets and everything sweet. And when people are like, "Yeah, I don't really like sweet things." I'm like, "How?"
Because I don't know. There's certain sweet things that I don't like. Wait, is there a boycott of Oh my god. Oh no. Forget I said.
She went to the Target range.
I went to Oh, there is. Oh no. Oh no.
You idiot.
Oh shit.
Shut it
Did
down.
I didn't go.
Shut the whole thing down.
You know what I need to have? I am online, but also there's always things that I miss. Is there just like an app that will alert me
When things are
something
getting
is being
boycotted and
Yeah,
canceled.
it's like nope. That it will even know when I am
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah,
to-
you get
it's
too
like, I'm-
close to a business and it just
Yeah. I'm
It's like, thanks.
my phone blows up in my hand.
Thanks, I canceled. Appreciate it. You get zapped.
Honest-
Oh yeah, no. You get zapped. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you're getting a little close to the picket line. Back up. It just yells at you.
It just shoots you in the head.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay not to know they're taking Trump's DEI initiatives, removing all their support for smaller brands of color. Great. Hell yeah, brother.
We should make a
Trump's
list
America.
of all of the things in America that we should rename just while we're doing that.
Yeah.
Like we could just name like
Yeah, well, we've already got Gulf of America. We've
Mhm.
got Greenland, which will maybe be red, white, and blue land.
Yeah.
Google Maps has removed or Google Calendar has removed
Right.
all
saw that.
holidays, all DEI holidays.
God forbid like one of the most large like what would I say, like sources of information. They literally were like, yeah, it's just like kind of takes up too much. Like we just don't want to like put it on there. It's like there's no way that you ran out of space on the servers and you're just like, we're going to bump that one off.
Yeah.
Too much.
I don't know about you, but I feel like the whole Trump's America thing has now just become this thing that people who are obviously not MAGA will say to one another. Like Lolo texted me. This is so fucking funny. He was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh, you know, blah 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 blah." Also, I told him that Will and I are moving. Like we're
Mhm.
finally gonna be moving.
Mhm.
He goes, "Where are you moving to?" And I'm not gonna say, but I told him, and he's
moon.
like, "Damn, I thought you were going back to Asia, where you came from. Trump is president. I can say that kind of stuff now." And I was like, you know what? You're right. Trump is president. You can say that kind of stuff now. It is open season, baby.
Yeah. There is one
is
person
Trump's
on
America.
our podcast that comments like that.
Oh, but like maybe not
But
as a joke.
No, but not as a joke. They hit every episode.
Maybe not being
Yeah.
facetious.
Uh-huh.
They're really like, yes, Trump's America,
Did I
baby.
ever tell you the story about Lolo and the guy from Smosh?
No. Wait, which
Oh.
guy from Smosh?
This is okay. I'll tell it quickly, but I can't believe I didn't tell you the story. Okay, so I went out to, this is like maybe a year ago. This is probably a year ago. Went out, small group of people just to get drinks for Eddie's birthday. Okay. And Brody's talking to this guy, and me and him, we do this thing when we go out to places where we just like we don't talk to each other the whole time for some reason, and then we're just like, oh hey, what's up? Anyways, I walked up and he was talking to this guy, and I kind of recognized him, but I wasn't 100% sure, and I was like, hey, my name is Sam, and he was like, we kind of were like, yeah, we see each other at social things, but we hadn't been introduced, kind of thing. Introduce myself, and I'm like, I think I've seen your TikToks. And he was like, yeah, I mean, we do TikToks. And he's like, I mostly am known for my YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, what's the YouTube channel called? And he was like, Smosh. And I was like, huh? And I realized in that moment that I thought that Ian from Smosh was Lolo.
Lolo? Oh,
So I said, hey, I like your TikToks, which probably just didn't make any sense at all. And then here's what I did to rebuttal this giant error that I had made. I said another thing that also isn't helpful. I said, oh, right, sorry. And then I said, I mistook you with somebody else. And then I said, I really like Anthony Padilla's videos.
I don't think that made it better.
No, it didn't. Like, instead of like repairing, I said, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I like bad interaction. Okay. Now there's another layer of this. That
It just
stuck
keeps
with
getting
me.
deeper.
That stuck with me for a while. And I was like, God, that was just a horridly navigated interaction with me. Cause I don't even really think they look that similar.
Was that the only interaction too?
With Ian from Smosh? Only interaction.
Yeah.
So then I met Lolo like kind of recently. Right. And I was like, I have a story that I have to tell you. And he was like, okay. I told him that story, to which he responded, LMAO.
Is that it?
Yep. So I now feel like on both ends of this interaction, I think
Everybody hates you.
everybody hates me.
Yeah. I'm laughing, but that's also something that I would probably do as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did not know who Smosh was until Creators for Palestine,
Yeah.
and I got shit for it.
See, that was me for a really long time, and then it just kept happening to the point where I was like, I need to figure out who people are when I meet them before I make myself look like an idiot.
Well, and the thing is, too, is it's never because I'm big dicking people. I don't
Just-
big
well,
dick.
you
I don't
didn't
even how to
know.
big dick. It's because I didn't remember when it comes to the internet and me,
Mm-hmm.
we're not two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I missed out on,
Mhm.
which has led to many people being like, did you live under a rock? And I'm like, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I know shoes.
Yep. No, I
I
get
know
to.
shoes on YouTube.
Yep. Shoes.
Yeah,
Shoes.
let's get some shoes.
Shoes.
But it's one of those things where it can be embarrassing being in this industry now,
Yeah.
because I don't want to like come across as if I did this once. Oh, people got so mad when I didn't know who Forsen was.
Oh.
Not mad. I mean, obviously not mad, but where I saw comments and there were people who were like, she's like lying.
Uh-huh.
She's obviously
I think you're trying to like cool guy, like.
right, because to them, me saying like, oh, I don't know who Forsen is the equivalent of being like, who's Joe Biden?
Yeah, people are saying that Forsen and Joe Biden are similar.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, when it comes to Twitch users, that name recognition
Mhm.
is the equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I did the same thing a lot of times. Or I'll know somebody from one thing when they're very largely well known for something else. And I'll be like, "Oh, that's the guy from da da da." And people will be like, "What? That's not that. What are you talking about?"
especially because I do want to know who like
Mhm.
the legends, the titans
Right.
of the industry that I'm in
Mhm.
are. I want to give respect to those who paved the path.
Right.
It's just it's I just have a very how do you do fellow kids type of energy often,
Mhm.
with these internet things. And so I have learned a lot, but there's more to learn.
You know what I think about a lot? How when we told Lacey that we were in our 30s and he seemed to have
Almost choked.
he went oh
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Puka was much more respectful, but
Right.
he too reacted.
Right, there was a reaction because he said,
noticed.
I'm not
There-
supposed to
there was a
ask, but how old are you ladies? And then we said it and he was like, he did, oh.
He reacted.
And I was like, God damn it.
And that's because I found out later that he's 23.
Yeah.
Also,
God
I saw a
damn it.
picture of his girlfriend. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgina. And
Gorgina.
probably also like 23.
Yeah.
And so we're just a couple of,
Hags.
we're just some gray ladies over here.
Just a couple
Just
hags.
a couple of hags. Just
Slay.
a couple of old hags.
Let's do
Ruth and Fa Shun.
it. You know what?
Tearing up the town.
I miss them.
Yeah, me too. Remember when we were gonna do our Thelma and Louise?
Yeah, we were
But
gonna, we
then
can
things
probably
got-
say this now. Like, we were done with RP. We knew that we weren't gonna, like, go back to it. So we were like, what if we just have a mega crash out? We just go on the server and we just do something that will probably get us banned forever because.
Well, we were gonna end it all.
Yeah.
Because you know how that was the thing with RP,
Perma.
where like
Mhm.
you would perma your character,
Mhm.
and so we wanted to do one final night in what's that fucking place called?
Just one night. Santa
Santa Clarita. No.
Clarita.
Diet.
Santa. I don't know. Los Santos.
Wait, you guys, what is it? Los Santos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We should have driven off the bridge.
That's what I wanted
the
to
ocean.
do. I wanted to do a Thelma and Louise, but then do you know what would have been funny? Is if like we had this whole thing and we drive off the bridge and like no one pays attention.
Well, that's the thing. They'd be like, huh. And then we'd be like, hey,
it
we wanna
doesn't do
perma
anything.
kill our characters, and they'd be like, we literally don't even know who you play. What?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Who are you?" It
Oops.
wouldn't make any waves.
No.
No one would care. No one would know.
Just a,
Yeah, we'd miss the bridge.
we would.
I would probably, in trying to like
You'd be like,
drive
"Back
off
up."
of a bridge,
Okay, now pivot. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
would-
you ran into the pole.
and then would accidentally end up killing one of like
Yeah.
the gang leaders in Los Santos.
We would
and then they would-
survive, and we would end up like accidentally killing people on the bridge, therefore getting chased off of the bridge.
and that's how.
Just a series of
we'd
us
go.
trying to KYS in Grand Theft Auto, and we just can't do it because we're so bad at the game.
Yep.
God, there was
Well,
just
maybe I don't know what Los Santos is like these days. Are people still RPing in that place?
yeah.
Is there still stuff going on?
Yeah, the thing is I can't remember how to launch the game.
Oh,
The RP is
I mean,
just a whole
I don't
thing.
close
It'll
out
come
of
back.
games, so mine is probably still open.
I think we just, yeah, true. Sometimes I'll like be on Discord or something. I don't even remember. No, it's Steam. It's surely Steam. It'll be like 5 a.m. and it'll be like, Caroline Quan's playing Elden Ring. And I'll be like, I know she's not.
like, no, she's
I know she's not.
Yeah, I remember at one point I had like 300 hours in Elden Ring. I went, oh, wow,
Ooh,
that's
big.
great. I can tell. So when people ask me how many hours do you have in the game, I can tell them 300.
That's awesome.
Yeah, me and not being able to close out of games. Name a better duo.
You're good at the internet. All right, let's do this thing.
Okay.
Okay, the
and
first
then
thing I want to do, what?
Are you still are you doing Valentine's movie? with-
Yeah, so we're gonna do this, and then I'm off.
Wow, you hate me.
Yep.
I'm all alone.
Did you want to play Minecraft? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm gonna play a game with Will.
Okay.
That'll be our
Oh.
Valentine's thing.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's only because I thought you were going off to do this Valentine's Day thing.
Well, I am, but
oh, I mean,
this is like the other night when,
Will
when
actually-
Brody was like, "Do you want to play Marvel Rivals?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds really fun." And then he was like, "Oh, wait, I can't actually. I just asked that to be nice because I thought you would want to, but I can't actually. I didn't think you'd be able to." And I was like, he's like, I was like, "What?"
thanks, buddy. It's the thought that counts. Will did say though when I said to him, "Do you?" And this is before he knew we were doing our celebrity affairs tier list. I said, "Do you want to play a game with me on stream later for Valentine's Day?" And he said, "Yeah, we could play like headlines with Sam." So he
Oh, that's
thought
nice.
of you because he's like, she's
Wow.
gonna be alone.
Why did he think? Yeah, true.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
So he had suggested playing a game with you,
No, that's nice.
and I said, "Nope, she's got a movie date. What are you guys watching?"
Severance, the new episode.
Oh,
Usually what
okay.
we do is we pick a really shitty movie to watch. Like last year on Valentine's Day, we watched Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez and you know
a
that one?
classic.
Yeah, we
you
usually watch a
kidding?
movie that's not great. But we're watching Severance.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? What do you mean not great?
It's definitely a movie.
Ice Cube,
Yeah.
Danny Trejo, Owen
Mhm.
Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Lopez,
Mm-hmm.
MAGA John Voight,
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Jungle,
You know what's funny about that movie?
Anacondas.
It never once has a twist. It never.
'cause
The guy
you
that's a
two.
bad guy, you know he's a bad guy the second he shows up, and then he just is. I thought he was going to be the good guy. Everything in that movie is predictable, and they lay it out ahead of you. I will say
that's
the
why
CGI of
it's
the snake was
perfect.
pretty cool. But
Yeah, that's why it's a classic.
yeah.
Okay, let's get into this.
Okay, so first, what we should do, do you want to like have the tier list on your screen and my screen, or do you want me to just share my screen?
Well, are we
Do you want to
both
agree?
going to be tier listing separately?
Yeah, should we agree or should we
I mean,
disagree?
I don't know. This is Trump's America. What should we do?
I don't care. How about
Okay, let's do it.
we could do it. We could do it separately. I don't. Chat. What do you think? Do you think that we should do the same tier list and like agree, or do you think that we should agree? Okay, they were saying that we should agree. So I can share my screen with you, or you can just have. Why don't you have your own and then you can just put it where you. Here's the tier list. I just sent it to you. You can just put it wherever. The thing is I'm wondering, do we like the categories that we have, or should we change them? Right now we have all of the different celebrity affairs. So these are, I don't think I need to explain what a celebrity affair is. And then we have iconic slay, better couple TBH, messy but in a fun way, messy but in a sad way, yikes, and not familiar with this situation. Do we like those categories?
I'm fine with them.
Does that sound like it would make sense?
I can't really. Maybe. Well.
Is there too many? Is the thing?
Maybe one category should be just jail.
Like maybe yikes. Like let's change yikes
Because
to.
I'm thinking in particular
Yeah.
about Woody Allen.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
maybe, and I kind of think we should get rid of a couple of these because there's like two. So it's like iconic slay, which I don't know if any of them will be because they all have to do with cheating.
Let's get rid of iconic slay.
Yeah, because like I'm not gonna like any of them. We could do like better couple, TBH, messy. Let's just do, is this crazy to just do 3? Like better couple, messy, or jail. Like it's just 3, but it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can the
Look,
top one be called Don't Let Your Boyfriend Stop You from Finding Your Husband? Yeah. Okay.
Don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband.
I changed mine. Yours isn't going to be changed, so you'll have to change yours. Unless you want me to. Do you want me to just share my screen?
That's fine.
I'll just do
Yeah?
this.
Okay.
I'll just do this. Here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not
so-
doing this. And you know why I'm not doing this?
Why?
You know I love you. And you're the greatest. That would
Okay,
mean you would
but-
have to screen share Discord.
Okay. I will have you know.
Is that a good idea?
When I've done screen sharing with Nandre, I don't know if this will inform what you want to do here, but I have shown Discord before.
Okay, perfect. I mean, you and I don't have any conversations on Discord that matter. I'm just
It's never like been anything bad, but I do. There is a very high chance that I do show Discord.
okay.
Like I have shown my Twitter
Do
messages.
you know that you can
before.
pop out things?
Yes.
Okay. So if you pop it out, then it's just completely removed from Discord.
Okay, wait, I just hit share your screen.
You don't need to share me your screen. You just need to look at
Okay.
mine.
I need to look at yours, so I'm going to pop that out. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you can see my
Great.
screen?
Yeah, why can't I see your face though?
Because I'm not sharing my face. I'm just sharing my screen. Do you want me to share my face too? No, I'm not sharing my face. You share your
Okay,
face.
okay.
I'm sharing
You
my
don't have
face
to-
here.
You don't have to share your
And
face.
if you know what, if you want both of our
Okay.
faces, then you figure it out. You could do it. Okay.
Well, my face is still looking the way it look. It's looking
Really?
because of you.
Yeah, true.
Because
Gotcha.
of what you did to me.
Sucker.
So, if everybody wants to see what happens
No,
when you get
nobody
into
wants
a
to
little
see.
football disagreement with Sandwich.
Nobody wants to see. Please.
Ahem.
Okay. So the first one is
Also, because I can't mute my Discord anymore, I will be shouting out to thank subs.
that's fine. I'm gonna do that too. If anybody
Okay,
wants to
thank
give
you,
me
Dragon
money,
Army, for putting on
you're more than welcome to. Okay. The first one is Adam Levine, Instagram models, and Bahati Prinsloo. Is that how you say her name?
Bahati Prinsloo, yes.
Bahati
Holy
Prinsloo.
fuck. Holy fucking
Holy
fuck.
fuck, that fucking body is absurd.
Yeah.
So this happened in 2022. Why did I say it like that? Wow, Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted. Hear that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. All right.
This happened in 2022. Why does it feel like it happened longer ago?
Because a lot has happened in the last 2.5 years, 3 years.
Tired of living through historical events.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's why it
this-
feels forever ago.
Ashley made this 2 years ago and has been begging Caroline to do it. So if we're missing any big ones, just blame Caroline. So Instagram model Sumner Stroh claimed in a TikTok video that she had an affair with Adam Levine from Maroon 5, who was married to a Victoria's Secret model. And then after her claims went viral, multiple other women came forward saying that they had experienced the same thing. He made a public statement saying that he did not have an affair, but admitted that he crossed the line by engaging in inappropriate conversations, and him and Bahati are still together.
Because I'm at a payphone trying to call home all my
Nice.
change I spent on you.
So here's the
That's
thing.
what-
I think you just picked a Maroon 5 song. I don't think you picked a lyric that had anything to do with this.
Where have the time's gone? Baby, it's all wrong.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Holy fucking
You could have
fuck.
said she
That
will be
body
loved
is
because
absurd.
he's, yeah. There you go. That's the song.
Okay, so where am I putting this one?
I
I'm
think
putting
it's
this one
messy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
putting this one
messy.
messy. Adam Levine, I had already heard was like a weirdo
Oh, from the inside?
from the inside. I had
No.
already heard that he, like many male celebrities, are weirdos.
Yeah.
Like they are not cool.
Yeah.
They're not cool. And they also amazingly will send messages over Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what always got me.
Okay,
Where
I'm
it's like,
adding
okay,
another
you got a lot of
row.
trust.
I'm making an executive decision to add another one, which just says, it's in between messy and jail, and it's just shame. Because this one's shame.
This one's shame.
It's not just
This one-
messy. Like messy would be like maybe they both had a little bit of like,
Yeah.
Um,
No, he's a loser, and
yeah, he's a
I'm just
loser.
gonna say, you're a male celebrity,
Yeah.
and you have sent
On Instagram, man.
and you have DM'd a hot girl something like that body of yours is absurd. Just know she has shown like
Yep.
at least 500 women.
Yep. Absolutely.
That has been that has been screenshotted and group messaged out, and probably half of the world's female population has seen it by the time you know
Yep.
you, the male celebrity, puts your phone down.
Yep.
Didn't he? Oh my God! Yes, he named his kid after one of the girls he slept with.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yes,
I
I forgot about that.
There
Good
was he sent
memory.
her a message. Here, I actually have there's a link here that I saved for the screenshot. He sent her a message. This is the holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd. But he sent this girl, Summer, these messages that said, "Okay, serious question. I'm having another baby. If it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner."
Also, I'm sorry. The word Sumner, you are setting your child up for failure.
Yeah. Sumner. Yeah, but that's
like-
her name. So it's like, imagine
Summer?
like
No,
you're
Summer?
married to somebody and then you're going to name your baby after the person that you're hooking up with.
And also there's the way that he messages, "You okay with that?" Dead serious.
Yeah. You
Like
know
I
what?
said,
I'm going to put it in jail.
yeah,
Fuck
you know
you
what?
for that.
You know what, jail. Actually, I agree.
Like,
yes.
you're naming your child
The
after your side piece.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's jail. That's jail. And also dead serious.
Yeah. Yuck.
You know what? He and his moves like Jagger can go to jail.
Okay. We're moving on.
Okay.
Okay, the next one
Amanda,
is
thank you so much.
Antonio Banderas.
Oh, yes.
Melanie Griffith.
Yes,
If you know
Melanie
these
Griffith,
ones, you
who
can tell us
I
about them. I
do.
just have I have information on all of them, but if you already know them, then you can speak on it.
So, you know Antonio Banderas,
Yes, Zorro.
right? Okay, so Melanie Griffith is the mother of Dakota, not Dakota Fanning, Dakota Johnson.
Right.
So Melanie Griffith was married to Don Johnson, who also used to come into the clubs. And they gave birth to Dakota Johnson, whose mother was researching spiders in the Amazon when she died.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
Melanie and Antonio first got together in 1995
Mhm.
on the set of their rom-com called Too Much.
Mhm.
They were both married at the time, and 1 year after they filmed Too Much, they had both divorced their spouses and gotten married.
Yeah.
So they had a baby together. So Dakota Johnson has a half sibling
Mhm.
from Melanie and Antonio's
Stepdad Antonio.
Yes. I will say,
Was
I
there
kinda fuck with
cheating?
Antonio Banderas being my stepfather. I'd be like, "Stepfather, help! I'm stuck in the dryer."
Really? Antonio Banderas?
Yes.
Huh.
Did you watch Baby Girl?
No.
He looked fine.
Is he in that?
Yes.
I'll be darned.
You guys, come on! Antonio Banderas is sexy.
I don't think I share the sentiment. I mean, I'm not like, ugh, Antonio Banderas, but like,
Hello, have you seen Zorro? I mean, come on.
yeah.
You've seen it. Okay. Like, have you seen Desperado? Do I need to start naming just every
No.
Antonio
Wasn't he
Banderas
Puss in
film?
Boots too?
Have you seen Puss in Boots?
Yeah. Well, okay, I get it now.
Oh,
Um,
everyone's hot dryer part. Oh, why?
They did get divorced after 20
Wait,
years.
yeah, sorry. Okay, so they were together for a long time. So they're a rare celebrity couple who had an affair and then actually were together for a very, very long time.
Mhm.
They did get divorced in 2015.
Yeah.
Everything is pre-Trump, post-Trump. So they
Mhm.
got divorced pre-Trump.
Right.
I think they said
Spy
they, like, stayed
Kids.
together, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, they were one of the like sexy, sizzling affairs
I
of
think
the
it's
90s.
messy. It's an affair. It's messy, but it's
I would
like
actually put them better couple.
really.
Think so?
Well, I guess
I
they
don't remember
did
there being
last a
anything
hot
like
second.
that, but
Did they? I mean, it
Um,
was hard. Did they actually have an affair, or did they just break off and then immediately?
they hadn't.
Which
They had an affair. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's safe to always assume that
yeah.
an affair.
When
was
two people like break up with their partners and then immediately get together, like that's at the very least like emotional cheating.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Double cheat though is kind of messy. True. I mean, this was a quartet. It's not as messy
What if
though
we
as
say
when
messy
here's-
but
no.
better couple? So that way we acknowledge it's messy, but
and then just messy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because to me, messy, like really messy, is when two people, like two celebrities
Mhm.
who are both married,
Diana
have an affair,
Ross.
and
No,
then
sorry,
it
Diana,
turns out
Princess
that
Diana.
their yeah, but also that like their spouses had an affair
Right.
as well, where
Mhm.
there's just like it's just a whole hell of a lot of affairs.
Just layers.
So everything to keep, yes, you guys, it's a celebrity affairs tier list. It is just by default messy. But yeah, I would put them in better couple TBH.
Okay. Fair. Also, there is a lot of these, and
Oh, my you don't want the whole history of
no. What I'm saying is there's a lot of these, and we can go. I researched up to a certain number of them, so we can just go until we're like over it, or like I'm just saying, like if you get to the point where we're like, nah, like we can just do whatever. Okay,
Ashley,
this
thank you for
one's
the 28 months and the tier list.
this one's interesting. Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater, because I'm sure that it's much different than it was when this was put on the tier list.
Wait. Did you see that clip from oh god, I can't remember what award show it was, but
Is it of her kind of being like, "Are you having a good time?"
Yes, where she seems to be like, "It's nice to see you.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah,
you're
yeah,
well,"
yeah,
type
yeah.
of
She says
energy.
like you can't hear her, but it's just, for some reason you can read her lips really easily. Where she's like, "Are you having a good time?" And then he goes to put his hand like kind of near her waist, and she like grabs his hand and kind of like takes it off of her waist.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like a maybe it's like
It's
no.
giving first time that I've seen my ex at an event,
Yes.
and
Or-
I awkwardly wish them well.
Or it's giving like she is like got the ick and they have been kind of like
I mean,
like
well,
separated.
It's Ariana. She's not known to be tied down for too long.
True.
Did you see that Pete Davidson? Oh, first of all, I was gonna send you and Cutie the pictures of Pete Davidson
without
his
tattoos?
and be like, does he still do it for you? Because both of you are two people in my life
Yeah.
who have like thirsted over Pete Davidson.
It's like you
So
take the
Pete Davidson without
tattoos
the
away, you take the bags under his eyes away, and all of a sudden I'm just like,
You're like, I'm not into it.
nah.
Yeah, because you do like men who look as if they're like 2 hours away from death.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jimmy Carter.
R.I.P. Jimmy Carter.
Ariana Grande, I'm gonna put that in shame.
Yeah. I mean I don't even know if we
Because
need to
of
like
his
I don't even know if
yeah.
we need to like catch people up with that, but it's like his ex-wife is pretty verbally like, yeah, fuck Ariana.
Did you read that piece she wrote in The Cut? She didn't even mention them. Like she mentioned Ethan, but she didn't mention like the two of them.
Mm-mm.
But she basically talked about how she never wanted to be somebody who suddenly her clients, because she's a therapist,
Mm.
and how her private life has now become public,
Yeah.
and that it was, that it was devastating for her, not just in her
Mhm.
personal life, but also her professional life.
Mhm.
And then she also like talked more about how like she almost died during the birth of their child. It was really, really medically scary. And
Mhm.
anyway, it's just it's a really beautifully written piece. Very sad.
Not only having to
and-
become a public figure, but in the Ariana Grande stan scope.
Yeah, and then of course a lot of Ariana Grande stans online were
Mhm.
just saying the most disgusting things
Like, imagine if somebody was like not a
Like,
celebrity,
oh,
not
Poe's mad.
associated. Yeah, not like, imagine not being associated with anything like Hollywood, and then all of a sudden like Taylor Swift is like, get 'em, Swifties.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy.
Pete said he removed his tattoos to be more adult when adults are the only ones who can get tattoos.
Did he
I think
remove them?
Pete
I thought it
Davidson
was.
I think he's undergoing a complete rebrand. Remember
Huh.
how he said he doesn't want to be just the guy who's everyone's boyfriend? Or he's
Oh.
like, I don't want to just be known as the guy who dates everybody.
Well,
Well,
okay.
I guess he's in his celibate era.
Yeah.
No tattoos, no bags under his
Alright.
eyes.
Good for him, I guess. Pop off, King.
All right, let's move on.
Arnold. Wait, what did he say? Get to the chopper.
Okay, well, which
No.
affair is this? Because he had multiple,
Bridget
and
Nielsen
one of which resulted.
and
Okay,
Maria
so this is-
Shriver.
This isn't even the affair that resulted in his child, who for years and years and years, everyone was like, that kid really looks like Arnold. And then finally, Arnold admitted that it was his child. Remember he had the affair with the housekeeper?
Yeah, see, this is a different one from what. Sorry, I was listening because there is a squirrel or something that is like screaming and has been screaming for the last hour outside my house. Like literally just like having a fit. I do not know what's going on.
It's because their girlfriend broke up with
I
them.
think so. Like it's a Valentine's Day feud out there. And I'm also hearing like a dog bark,
That's
so I don't
okay.
know if I think a squirrel is like having a fight with a dog. I don't know.
So let me give you some backstory on Arnold.
Yeah, tell me about this one. This is Arnold, Bridget
So-
Nielsen, and Maria Shriver, 1985.
Bridget Nielsen, who is an actress.
Mhm.
She's
Red Sonja. Sonja?
Wait, what'd you say?
Red Sonja? Sonja?
Oh, yeah, Red Sonja.
That's how they met.
Yeah, she was in Beverly Hills Cop 2, Cobra. She was in a bunch of stuff in like the 80s. So anyway, he had an affair with her and he admitted to that affair. And that is what prompted the end of his marriage with Maria Shriver,
Mhm.
who is related to the Kennedy family.
Right.
But the affair that he had with his housekeeper, Mildred, is the
Mildred.
affair that resulted in his son who looks exactly like him. And that
Oh.
affair,
Did he deny that it
When
was
did
his
he
son?
yeah,
Oh.
yes. Yeah. When did he admit? May 2011 is when Schwarzenegger came clean to the world about his lookalike. I didn't know it was that long ago.
Right.
Anyway, I don't think it was just the Bridget Nielsen thing affair that brought about an end to Maria and Arnold's marriage.
Uh-huh.
I think it was multiple affairs. I think it was the love child. Yeah. So that one,
Shame.
yeah, I'm gonna put shame because of the child element of it.
Yeah. Icky.
You know, and it's sad too because Arnold's kids and Maria Shriver are like they want nothing to do with his with the son that he had outside of his marriage, which
Mhm.
I get, but like there have been a few things where they've kind of seemed to be treating him not so nicely, and it's like it's not his fault.
Right.
It's your fuck ass cheating lying father's fault.
Yeah.
Arnold
to
was
the
upset when they
chopper.
glanced at him.
No.
Mhm. And like, make no mistake, Arnold did not just have those two affairs.
Nah.
Get to the chopper.
No.
Get in my bed. Okay, next.
Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore.
Oh, fuck Ashton Kutcher.
Fuck Ash. You know, it's actually kind of shocking. It's not at all. That Ashton Kutcher was like such a beloved actor for. Did you ever see the video of him talking about who the fuck was he talking about? We watched this on stream. There's a video of him talking about a celebrity, or maybe it was Mary-Kate and Ashley. where he basically was saying like, I can't wait until they turn 18.
Yes.
I can't
Yeah.
remember who.
Wait, I remember
Was
this.
he talking about Mary Kate and Ashley, or was it? Who was he talking about?
Ashton-
It was just like blatantly, just like, oh, I can't wait till they turn 18.
Ashton Kutcher under fire over vulgar comments about Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff, that's who it was. Yeah.
He said Hillary Duff is in Lizzie McGuire, and she also has an album out. She's going to be in a movie called Cheaper by the Dozen, and she's one of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18. Oh, and then he said
Yeah.
along with the Olsen twins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher, for many, many reasons, I'm picking jail. Okay.
Yeah.
Reason number one
Yes.
is him crushing Demi Moore's spirit.
Yeah, he like
and a lot of-
blatantly cheated on her. Like went to
and also like just the cruelty that she endured throughout their marriage too, because he was younger than her, and yeah, and he was just like, he was nasty towards her. And even Mila Kunis, who fuck Mila Kunis, jail for her too.
Yeah.
Mila Kunis had said that she basically like chastised Ashton for how poorly he had treated Demi.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, there's a reason. Second reason is the letter that he wrote in support of Danny Masterson.
Yeah.
Now, I know that we are veering away from the celebrity affairs, but there are many reasons to say Ashton Kutcher jail. Another is all the Scientology stuff, and there's a whole long history there of his involvement in the church, his relationship with Danny Masterson. Didn't Ashton Kutcher allegedly kill someone? No. What happened was
That was me.
what happened was it is a weird story though, because back in the 2001, he was dating, or like, just had started to date this actress named Ashley Ellerin. And when he showed up to her house, she didn't answer the door because she had been murdered. But she wasn't murdered by him. She was murdered by the Hollywood Ripper. And Ashton Kutcher ended up testifying in the case. But there was like weird shit around how he placed a call to to like some higher up in the church, and basically was like advised by Danny Masterson and other higher ups in the Church of Scientology of like how to handle the situation. So anyway, I'm telling you that there are lots and lots of dark secrets in the past of Ashton Kutcher as it involves the Scientology church. He didn't want people to know he found the body. So anyway,
this specific one, he was married to Demi Moore, and then he was caught cheating with Sarah Leal, a 22-year-old administrative assistant, at a San Diego hotel where apparently he was partying and allegedly involved with multiple women. And
yeah, he's also close with Diddy.
And it was on Demi's. It was on their 6th wedding anniversary. He went out and cheated on her. And then Demi opened up later and said that the relationship was really hard, and apparently he pressured her into having threesomes, which she said she thought led to his infidelity later, and he gaslit her a bunch and was just shitty.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit. So
Fuck
jail
that
for
guy.
him. Who do we have next?
Ben Affleck. And the nanny and Jennifer Garner.
You know what? There could be just an entirely separate list of
Nannies.
A-list male actors who cheated with the nanny.
Yeah.
I'm talking Jude Law. I'm talking Ethan Hawke. I'm talking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm talking Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
It is a tale as old as time.
Yep.
Having an affair with the nanny.
2015. There was reports that Ben had an affair with the nanny, Christine. I am not quite sure how to pronounce the last name. Auzunian. She was in her late 20s. Both Ben and Jennifer Garner denied the affair, but apparently the nanny was bragging to her friends and exactly what you were talking about earlier, just telling people, which is fine. It's fine that she's telling people. She didn't do like just, you know. And then so they still denied that it happened, even though she was like telling people that it happened.
Yeah, remember when Ben Affleck was on Raya and he sent okay, so he matched with this girl and she didn't believe it was Ben Affleck, and so she like unmatched him, and then she ran into him, then or saw his profile again, rematched him or something like that, and then he sent her a video and was like, "Hi,
I think I've seen it.
Ben. Do you
Have I
remember
seen
this
it?
video?"
I think I've seen it before. Hey, it's me, Ben. Yeah.
Yeah, it's me, Ben.
Mhm.
Affleck Raya video. It was giving like very dad energy.
Yeah, no, I have seen that video. It was like a cameo. It looked like a cameo.
Yes, it does. It does seem like a cameo.
This one I think is messy.
You know what though? If he had not had the affair, then we would not have gotten maybe Benifer 2.0, which now
True.
we will be waiting another 20 years for Benifer 3.0.
Yeah, I love to see them just always come back. I think this one's messy. I hate it.
Yeah,
They're
this
all
one's
messy.
Will someone link the Raya clip to Sam because she's sharing her screen?
Oh, true. Yeah.
That girl's married to Jason Nash now.
Somebody
Small
said that
world.
apparently they are good co-parents.
Yeah, you know who's also super rad is their daughter, Violet. She looks exactly like her mom. She's
Oh.
super cool. She I don't know. As far as celebrity kids who have been in the spotlight since the day that they were born,
She's fun.
she comes across as like really just a cool
Cool cat.
teen, and I feel as if that is largely because of Jennifer Garner. I think I'm gonna get a little parasocial here. Jennifer Garner to me seems like she's an amazing mom.
She seems very mom coded, like soccer mom supportive coded.
Yes.
You know,
Violet
like
goes to your school. Oh, tell her I think she's so cool.
Panda, thank you for the prime. Ask her if she wants to come on the podcast. Wait, she's a teen. Would that be weird? No, it's not that weird.
Is there gonna be a messy but better couple TBH with a nanny?
Panda, thank you for the prime.
Messy but better
Clementine, thank you for the
couple TBH
resub.
with a
And
nanny.
Internet Ghost, thank you so much for the brand new sub. I appreciate it. Okay, this next one I don't know if you've heard of. This is with Bill Clinton and Monica
who?
Lewinsky. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if this one's true. I think it's just
Yeah, well, where Bill Clinton did not consider an affair because he didn't like the first 10 times or so they were together, he didn't come.
right.
I'm sorry to like.
That's like
sorry.
something that you think when you're like a young adult and you're like, you know, experimenting for the first time and you're like, well, I think I'm still a virgin because
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Bill Clinton.
Do we need to tell you about this one? I feel like you guys know this one.
Do we need to revisit I did not have
sexual relations. You know, you want to know why I know
woman.
that sound other than the historical, the fact that did you ever use LimeWire?
Duh.
Okay, so did you ever like try to download a song and then it would just be that soundbite?
No.
What? That happened to me all the time. I would download like songs and then it would only be that soundbite of him saying, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Really? Maybe. I don't remember.
It
People are
happened to
saying
me
yes.
dozens of times. Okay, some people are saying no, some people are saying yes.
Yeah, Hillary's first communication with Bill afterwards was to tell him to bomb Serbia. She's like, look, if you want to make it up to me, bomb the shit out of Serbia.
Imagine if Hillary would have won and then the first thing she did when she got into office is just like hooked up with somebody in the office.
Hooked up with somebody?
Like I don't know, like, you know.
It splashed all over the pages of National Enquirer.
What
Hillary
splashed?
Clinton has an affair with somebody.
Oh.
with someone. Yeah, this
one's is it shame or jail? I mean, you're the president, man.
Yeah,
Do we expect presidents to have the country's best interests? At this point, no. But at that point, maybe a little bit. Hope.
I mean, if you take everything of Bill Clinton into account, jail.
Hmm. They're both horrible people. Is Monica Lewinsky a horrible person?
No, you
No,
guys.
that's the
come
thing. Is
on.
Monica Lewinsky like
No.
notoriously is one of the most like slut-shamed women in history.
Yes. You know what? The world has always owed Monica an apology for how cruelly she was treated by the media, how she was just ripped apart
Oh,
by the
Chatter said
public.
I have to redact Chatter meant the Clintons, in which they would be true.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, Monica, she has over the years like really become an advocate for not for bullying, against
Mhm.
bullying. She's an advocate for bullying. She's written books.
I am.
She's talked openly about tried to reclaim her story and whatnot. Tear, that's just justice for the other woman.
Yeah. She did nothing wrong.
She's been an advocate for women.
Dude,
Okay.
this squirrel is screaming so much that I'm wondering, like, is somebody torturing a squirrel outside? What the fuck is going on, man?
Is there like a
It's just-
serial killer squirrel that
I don't
has
know.
its latest victim?
I don't know. It's just like what? Okay. Anyways, Billy. Okay. I can't read. Is it crude? Billy, Claire Danes, and Mary Louise Park.
Oh, this one's awful. This one is so shame. Billy Crudup, Claire Danes.
Oh
and
yeah,
Mary
this one.
Louise
I can already
Parker.
tell you
He
exactly where this
left
guy goes.
Mary Louise Parker when she was 8. You know what? We need another. Okay, so we have the tier list of celebrities who had an affair with the nanny, and then we have male celebrities who left their 8-month pregnant girlfriends or wives
Yeah,
because
this guy
they had an affair with. Yeah.
This one, I mean, that's exactly what happened, and there's not even any frills. She was 7 months pregnant, and he
Mary Louise
left
Parker
her.
from Weeds fame, for those who don't know.
Not only did he leave her and try to like have one foot in both, he left, and then she raised their son as a single mom. Like he actually just
and then he and
fucked
Claire
off.
Danes broke up like a couple years later.
Yeah.
She was 24 at the time, and what she said about the affair later is she's like, well, I was in love with him. I needed to explore that. I was 24 and I didn't quite know what those consequences would be. And it's like, okay, you know what? 24, yeah, that's fucking old enough to not have an affair with a man whose partner is about to have their child.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one is just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck both of them.
Yeah.
It happened in 2003. Now she is married to what's his name from Hannibal, Hugh Dancy.
Who, Claire or Mary
Claire
Louise?
Danes has been married to Hugh Dancy for like
got
15 years.
Got it.
Mary Louise is
She
Mary
mommin'?
Louise, she did date Jeffrey Dean Morgan shortly after she broke up with Bill. I don't know who she's with now. Whatever. Anyway.
Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie. Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie, who is one of my mothers, I will say, has been at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, she
multiple times.
She does find herself at the scene of the crime quite often. Hate to say it.
So, Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton, who once upon a time wore each other's blood in a vial around their necks. That was,
lots of
Angelina
PDA.
Jolie's edgy era. So she and
they're kind of
Billy Bob
like
Thornton,
they walked so that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly could run.
Really, they ran so that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly could walk. I would
Yeah,
I would put it
that's
the other
true.
way around, in that they wish that they were Billy Bob
You know what's
Thornton and
funny?
Angelina.
That is the saying. The saying is blank walked so blank could run. I think it should be the other way.
Yeah.
I think it should be blank ran so blank could walk.
Yeah, let's change it.
Okay.
Who do we call?
Nobody, we just do it.
We just do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Angie and BBT,
Mhm.
Billy Bob Thornton, they met in 1999 on the set of Pushing Tin, and they got married that same year.
Mhm.
However, Billy Bob Thornton, and this is going to shock people who don't know about this affair, Billy Bob Thornton was at the time going out with none other than Laura Dern.
Who I don't know a whole lot about her, but she looks like she wouldn't hurt a fly.
It's just one of those relationships that you forget happened until you remember it in the context of, oh yeah, Billy Bob Thornton and Laura Dern were going out, and then he had an affair with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Can you please pull up a picture of like what Angie looked like in 1999?
Yeah.
Where she's got the dark, she's got the like dark lipstick, super penciled, like edgy eyebrows.
1999. Yeah. I mean, this is when I think of Angelina Jolie, this is what I think of her looking like.
Interrupted era.
Yeah.
Like it's Angelina Jolie in Girl Interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
That era of her. Yeah, she's. And then go back to the photo of Billy Bob and Laura. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and then they wait. Can I tell this next part?
Yeah.
So in 2000, Billy Bob Thornton married Angelina Jolie in Vegas before he had even broken up with Laura. So Laura said, "I left our home to work on a movie, and while I was away, my boyfriend got married, and I never heard from him again."
Yep.
So they just went to Vegas and got married without him even breaking up with
She's
Laura.
like, oh, my boyfriend got married. Like, can you imagine if you just suddenly see an Instagram post of Brody getting married to someone else in Vegas, and you're like, oh, that's
you know
my
what Brody
boyfriend.
does when I haven't heard from him for a while? He gets drunk and he eats cup of noodles and then he falls asleep.
Well,
like when I haven't heard from him, he's probably doing that.
One day you're eating cup of noodle, passing out. The next day you're getting married in
Angelina
Vegas
Jolie.
to someone who's not your to Angelina Jolie.
Next time I don't hear from
the
him,
thing
I'm
is,
just gonna assume.
I would also get married to Angelina Jolie in Vegas.
Yeah.
Gotta say it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So for real.
So
okay, well, while we're at it, should we do the next? What
do you think? What do you think? Wait, so the next Angelina Jolie one. Yeah, where is that one? Do you see it on the list?
I gotta be honest. I think Billy Bob and Angelina made more sense for each other.
Yeah, for sure. It's right here.
Even though that's so shitty. Like poor Laura.
Oh yeah, terrible, messy.
We love Laura Dern. But as far as like them as a couple versus Laura and Billy, it was best for Laura.
Yeah, it was messy. They're all messy. However,
Laura
they made
does
sense.
Not want to wear. Laura ain't gonna be wearing Billy Bob Thornton's blood around her neck.
No, good riddance. Yeah, you want to do Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston, Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yes, this is when you look at the history of like celebrity affairs.
This is like the one.
I wouldn't say it's the one, but it is one of the ones.
Well, this is the one because of
you've got like Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. So, what do you want to? Do you want to give your little notes on it, or you want me to jump in?
So Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston got married in the year 2000, and they, after dating for a couple years, around 2004, Brad began working on Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie. Great movie. I remember seeing it. And then rumors, yeah, it was good. January 2005, Brad and Jennifer announced that they were separating, and then speculation grew that Brad had fallen for Angelina while he was still married. April 2005, paparazzi caught Brad and Angelina vacationing in Kenya with her son Maddox, seemingly confirmed their relationship, which apparently the adoption of Maddox was a big contention point between Angelina and Billy Bob Thornton. And so Brad Pitt came in and said, hey, you know what? Let's go on a vacay, all of us, family time. And then they ended up getting married in 2014. And then Angelina filed for divorce in 2016. Brad Pitt is kind of an asshole.
Oh, remember, you guys, that when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston got married, like them as a couple, they were like the golden it couple in Hollywood. They were both
People magazine?
popular
Loved 'em.
actors, gorgeous blonde people. And so they were a couple that the public just absolutely adored. Also, yeah, it's fuck Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were, when they made Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it wasn't until a couple years after a couple years after Jennifer had filed for divorce that Angelina made a comment that confirmed they did in fact have that Jen and Angelina had an affair, that Brad and
spicy.
Angelina did in fact begin their affair on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where she said not a lot of people get to see a movie where their parents fell in love. So for for the years in between Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and then when Angie confirmed it with that statement, people were always like, yeah, you watch that movie and you see two people who just are so into each other.
Mhm.
There's no denying the chemistry that they have in that film. And everyone was like, oh, they definitely started their affair when they were filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mhm.
But it was never really confirmed until Angie said what she said about how her kids will get to see the film where where their parents fell in love.
Right.
So
Spicy.
it was a huge thing. Especially like Angelina Jolie is the dark brunette, kind of like the sultry,
Right.
bad girl of Hollywood who came in, and then in her and Brad Pitt's marriage that ended in 2016. They were together for 10 years, and as we know, then all the stuff came out about him being abusive, and it got really, really messy. And now, like, the kids, a couple of them have publicly like disowned their father and said they want nothing to do with him. One of the kids has dropped Pitt from their
Right.
name. So it's one where at the time it was this huge affair, and every single magazine cover for honestly years would have the triangle of Jen, Brad, and Angelina. And then Brad and Angelina adopted a bunch of kids. Angelina got really into like her humanitarian era. Things kind of settled down, and then the split happened in 2016, and then all of the testimony came out where Angelina talked about what happened on the plane, and then they were embroiled in these legal battles where they finally they're officially divorced. I think that happened like a couple months ago. And yeah, so now Brad Pitt is dating some 30-year-old. What's her name?
Yeah, some young 30-year-old, youthful. 30 is so youthful. Is the point that we're making here? Right.
Ines de Ramon. You know what? At least she's 32.
Yeah.
I will say. At least it's, not another oh yeah, my girlfriend just graduated from high school.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Juicy Fruit, thank you for the 2 months. Okay, I gotta grab some water. Hold on.
Okay, perfect. I don't know where. I feel like we're gonna put this in messy. It's messy. I mean, they're all, I don't know, messy or shame. I'm not sure which one for this one. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be one of these two. The Bill Belichick, yeah, exactly. This next one is gonna be messy too. I can't wait till we get to this one. This one's gonna be a fun time. Shame for sure.
Okay,
yeah.
so
I think shame.
I
mean, like, he's a shitbag.
it's tough. It's really tough because, the context of everything that I just said
Mm-hmm.
skews how I look at this affair. But, at the time, m- m- at the time, it was like, I'm remembering when I was a kid and I saw Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I also was like, would obsessively read People magazine at my
Mm-hmm.
friend's house. And I remember being like awestruck
Right.
by the affair. And I've always been a fan of Angelina Jolie. But I don't know. I don't think it's better couple, TBH.
No. I think it's either shame or messy. I kind of want to put it in messy because it's like, it's a tough one because there's so many nuances because it's like they're all messy, but then it's
I
like
think we have to consider it just the affair.
affair itself because it's like Brad Pitt fucking sucks, but that is like are we tier listing the actual like the affair
Right.
itself pertaining to the affair, and then everything that comes kind of like before and after is its own.
I say let's keep it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton. This one's also, I think,
People
just messy.
magazine's sexiest man alive.
God. You know what? I want to talk to people.
So this is one where both of them were married
Yeah.
because
Well, they bonded by going through their divorces. But there's a couple layers to it because Blake was married to his high school sweetheart.
Miranda Lambert.
No, Kaynet Williams was his high school sweetheart. And then they split in 2006 and he met Miranda Lambert while he was so he was performing with Miranda Lambert, and he said he fell in love on stage, and while he was on stage with Miranda Lambert, he was still with his high school sweetheart.
So this is like a fair.
No, this is, I think this is the whole, yeah. So then there was that one. And then him and Miranda broke up after they both were cheating or whatever. And then him and Gwen met on The Voice where they bonded over their divorces and then they got married.
Yeah. So a bunch of affairs.
It's just
going on
layer.
here.
It's the affair. It's just a layer. It's just like it's like the Russian doll of
who
affairs.
wasn't having an affair?
Yeah, I think Kaynet Williams wasn't the high school sweetheart. Maybe.
I'm honestly, who wants to be married to
Blake Shelton.
I think Gavin Rossdale and Gwen were a better couple than her and Blake.
Yeah, I remember when her and Blake got together, and I think just I always had
weird into Jesus stuff.
Oh yeah, they're
Remember
super
that?
Jesus-y now.
Yes. And now she does like these really weird Christian ads.
Yeah, they're like ads for just being Christian.
Yeah.
I guess it's just
I
like
feel like
my idea of Gwen Stefani, Holla Back Girl, and Blake Shelton. Like when they got together, I was like, what?
Yeah, it felt like these two genres of music shouldn't be mixing. Didn't Gavin cheat on Gwen? I think Gavin also had an affair with the nanny. Add him to the
same nanny.
Add Gavin Rossdale to the men who have affairs with nannies.
Yeah, the nanny list.
You know what I will say? I think her and Gavin were like a cool rocker couple. I think her and Blake are like the weird, way too photoshopped,
Live, laugh,
doing
love.
Jesus ads couple.
Yeah. I think
So
this one's messy. Is
think
it messy?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
messy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like when it drops into the shame category is when we get like babies, we get like kids, we get like people, like it goes into that like next category of like
Well,
other
especially
shit.
too when one person involved in the whole thing is not a celebrity, right? So
Right.
when the whole like Miranda, Blake,
Right.
Gavin, um, Gwen, these are all celebrities.
Yeah. They can kind of
It's
bounce back.
it's very painful when you have like an Olivia Munn, John Mulaney, and then his wife, who's not a celeb, who doesn't like have who just kind of like disappears in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Same with Ariana Grande, Ethan Slater. That also, there was a child involved with that. Didn't Gavin have a secret daughter? You could say anything. I'd be like, probably. Sarah, thank you so much.
Okay. This one I'm excited for.
You
Charles.
take the lead.
Charles.
Holy fuck, holy fucking
Holy
fuck.
fuck, that
body
fucking
of yours,
is-
Camilla, is
It's
absurd.
absurd. And Diana. Not Diana Ross. I misspoke earlier. Different Diana.
You said Diana. Wait, you said Diana Ross earlier and I didn't catch it?
I don't know what happened. It's me.
Wait a second. Charles, Camilla, and Diana
Diana
Ross.
Ross.
The affair, the trio that you never knew
Yeah.
existed.
Another Diana has just hit the royal family. Okay, so Princess Charles and Camilla met in the early 70s and they had a brief romance. And then Camilla ended up marrying Andrew Parker. Is it Bowles?
Bowles. Yeah, Bowles. No, it's Bowles.
In 1973 when Charles remained single. And so then he was being pressured by the royal family to date Lady Diana Spencer. They ended up getting married in 1981. And then Diana revealed that she still knew that Charles had feelings for Camilla, famously saying, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." It was a bit crowded.
It was a bit crowded.
Charles and Camilla rekindled their affair in the mid-1980s despite both being married. Charles and Diana separated in 1992. Princess Diana wore the iconic revenge dress, and a biography of her exposed his affair. And then in 1996, when they officially divorced, just a year later, Diana died in a car crash, leading to a massive public mourning. And then 2005,
killed her.
yeah. And then in 2005, Charles and Camilla got married.
I'm just imagining the sexy messages sent between Charles and Camilla. Dear Camilla, I'm thinking about the bunking that we did last night
The bunking.
and how I wish that we could rumpy pumpy yet again this evening.
I
Tampon
did
date.
enjoy the
Yes, I wanna
buttering
be a
of your
tampon.
English muffin.
This one, can I be so
Cheers.
for real? This is better couple because Diana needed to be free.
Yeah, I wish that Diana could have.
He did not deserve Diana.
Yeah.
They deserve each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now, you know what? Camilla is an example of how if you are the side piece, you just gotta put your time in, okay?
Yeah.
And you will become queen consort or whatever the fuck her title is.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't Elizabeth kind of like That's it.
Oh, why? She did not like Camilla Bowles.
Yeah.
So for that, I'm like, okay, Camilla. you
Yeah,
scored
but she
some
thought
points
Diana
there.
was going to speak on it, so she
Yes. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yes, there are many reasons why there are those who believe that Lizzie orchestrated the murder of Diana.
Do
But
you
yes,
do you believe
Lizzie
that?
did not.
Do you think it was an accident or do you think
Allegedly.
it was orchestrated?
I mean, look, do I think that there is nothing the royal family won't do?
Mhm.
Yes. Like this is a royal family that is the crowns that they put on their head are dripping in the blood of the millions that the British Empire colonized.
Right.
So as far as like Queen Lizzie orchestrating the murder of Diana, why
Mhm.
not?
Yeah. Man, Diana would have had a super cool second revenge dress.
Yeah, man, she really did have style.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what she my the thing that she was that one of the fashion things she was known for was she would wear the big sweatshirts with biker shorts,
That's so in
which
right
is
now.
such a vibe.
So
Yeah,
in.
which like Hailey Bieber and
Mm-hmm.
that whole crew love the biker shorts
Dude,
and
I
oversized
love
sweatshirt
biker
look.
shorts. My knees look terrible in them.
Wasn't Diana also allegedly pregnant when she died with her new boyfriend's kid, who was Muslim? So that was drama.
Did we know
Uh,
that?
I don't think she was. No, wait. No. No.
Hmm.
No.
Next. Ready? Daniel Moder, Julia Roberts, and Vera Steinberg.
Oh, yes. Okay, so Daniel Moder, he was a photographer that Julia Roberts met on set.
Of The
He was
Mexican in
married.
2000.
He was married to Vera Steinberg,
Mhm.
and then um shortly after Daniel and Julia met, he filed for divorce from his wife, and then he and Julia were seen together, and then they got married, and they have been together for like 17 plus years.
Right. I'm trying to pull up like pictures of.
So it's one of the rare examples in one of the rare couples where someone is an A-list, like massive, massive star married to just a normie.
Right.
He kind of looks like Kevin Bacon.
He does kind of look like Kevin Bacon.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah, at the time Julia was dating actor Benjamin Bratt and Daniel was still married to Vera Steinberg. Daniel filed for a divorce from Vera in 2001, but the process was messy. Vera allegedly refused to sign the divorce papers, making it difficult for Daniel to move on. And after his divorce was finalized, he and Roberts got married on July 4th, 2002, and they're still
Can
together.
I just say, like, he's a good-looking guy, but Benjamin Bratt is sexy. Like,
Benjamin Bratt.
how do you
Frat
leave
Girl Summer.
Benjamin Bratt? Please just Google Benjamin Bratt 2000s and like the first photo.
Yeah, I really gotta put 2000s on there because I'm not seeing the vision.
What?
Um,
You're dumb. I'm just telling you. You're dumb. You're dumb. Come on. Miss Congeniality? He's so sexy.
I don't know
Sam's
if I'm
opinion on men is
seeing the
cooked. I
vision.
agree. Click on the first photo on the left. Click on
He kind of
Benjamin
look.
Bratt Miss Congeniality.
Okay.
Benjamin Bratt or go Benjamin Bratt oh, what was that one?
Miss Congeniality.
Uh-huh. Benjamin Bratt Catwoman. That was early 2000s.
I can see like there every once in a while there's a photo that I'm like, okay, maybe, but I don't know.
Caroline really trying to sell this hear me out. It is, you guys do not
It's
understand.
not a
what
hear me out,
means.
but it's like I'm
Oh,
just
no.
I'm like, you know when you see somebody and you're like, yeah, that's a good looking person that I am not gonna think about ever again.
People are saying, the streets are saying that this is Sam's worst take.
Really? I've got some pretty
Mhm.
terrible takes.
Well, then that means that this one's pretty bad.
Wow,
That's why I called you dumb. I
Huh.
don't even apologize for it because I believe that you are that
This
you
picture,
are
I could kind of
stupid.
see it maybe. But he
Dude,
also
just
looks like he just woke up.
watch any of his movies from that time.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Even
I'm only
now.
looking at pictures, you know? Maybe I need to like see the vision and movement.
The vision and movement.
I don't know. I don't know, you know?
No, you know what? You know what? You don't deserve Benjamin Bratt, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, see this?
likes her men unseasoned.
Yeah, I don't
Okay, the goatee, it's because you're like, oh, I hate goatees. I hate goatees too. But you don't get it.
I don't
Okay.
get it. No, I don't.
You don't
I
you
don't.
don't get it.
I
Don't
don't.
look at the fucking goatee
I'm looking
photo.
at it though.
Did you watch Miss Congeniality or not?
No.
You've never seen Miss Congeniality?
No, is that surprising?
Okay, this is wherein the problem lies. If you had said that from the beginning, then I would have been like, "Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Now this makes sense."
Right.
Okay.
My bad.
Well,
Okay, where would you put this one?
You've got some work
I've got some research to do.
Okay, where would I put this one? I don't. What is? Yeah. Hi. Hello. Thank you to whoever sent this to Sam. He is so sexy.
It's just because you like cops. That's what it is.
I do. That's exactly it. I think he's sexy because
See, this is what I'm talking about, though. It gave him movement, and I'm like, okay, I can kind of see it. No, I can kind of see it.
brother.
But I
you could
will say,
see
how
those
come
from
they
the
always?
photos.
This guy is in Wind in every. Did they only put him on sets with Wind?
Yeah, so it could tussle his sexy ass hair.
Wind. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see it. I see the vision.
Okay, where would I put this one? I don't really care about this affair. I'm gonna be so for real.
Yeah. Is it just kind of messy?
Sure.
Messy. Daniel Craig. Rachel
Rachel
Weisz. I think I have bad eyes. Satsuki Michelle.
You actually might
Also,
need
this
glasses.
font is so
They might
blocky.
not be.
All right, tell me about
They
this
might
one.
not be fake glasses.
Or I could tell you about it, but you tell me.
Okay, wait. Who's this cast of characters again?
Daniel Craig,
Sometimes there's,
Rachel
like,
Weisz,
these quartets that I
Satsuki
forget
Michelle.
about.
Okay, Daniel Craig was in a long-term relationship with Satsuki Michelle, a film producer.
Okay.
They were engaged, and had been together for several years. Rachel Weisz was in a serious relationship with Darren Aronofsky, the director of Black Swan, Requiem of a Dream. They were together for 9 years and had a son named Henry. Rachel and Darren quietly split up in the early 2010s. Like there's multiple. In early of 2010, they remained on good terms and co-parented. Around the same time, Daniel Craig and Satsuki Michelle also called off their engagement. This is kind of just like
this is better couple.
this is like okay, they both broke off their at the same time.
This is better couple.
Yeah. Messy but better couple.
Okay. I can't wait to get into
Yeah, you take it away, Ernie.
this next one. So this is Eddie Fisher, Elizabeth Taylor, and Debbie Reynolds. One of the most famous affairs trios of all time. And this took place in the 1950s. So Elizabeth Taylor, who also is, when it comes to affairs, her on and off relationship with Richard Burton, which is a part of this because what happened was Debbie Reynolds, who's the mother of Carrie Fisher, was married to Eddie Fisher, Carrie Fisher's father. both grandparents of, or great grandparents, or sorry, grandparents of Billy Lord.
Okay.
So Elizabeth and Debbie were friends, and
Besties.
Elizabeth's husband died. Her husband, Mike Todd, died.
Plane crash.
And so, not in a plane crash.
It wasn't a
Eddie
plane crash.
Fisher. Wait, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just joking.
No,
about
it
that.
wasn't a
Oh,
plane
I don't remember
crash.
how he died. It was. You know what? That I should have been like, yeah, that probably makes sense because everybody was dying in plane crashes.
I know. It's like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Not getting on planes.
Okay.
Especially not in in the 1950s.
Yeah.
So this was her third husband, and he died. And after he died, Debbie and Eddie were there to comfort Elizabeth Taylor, who was mourning
Comfort.
the loss of her third husband.
Mhm.
But Eddie took the comfort.
He put the
little bit
in
too-
comfort.
He put the cum in comfort.
Yeah.
And it was a great scandal because Debbie Reynolds was this super beloved. You know what this is actually? If I were to modern day this, it would be Angie, Brad, and Jen,
You're right.
because of each of the three's like reputation
Mhm.
and how they were as you know how who they were in Hollywood.
Right.
And the fact, too, that this was a trio, and it resulted in one of the most famous affairs of all time. But Elizabeth Taylor, who then, so she marries, so Eddie Fisher leaves Debbie Reynolds.
Mhm.
And Debbie Reynolds later said, Elizabeth Taylor stole my husband from me.
Mhm.
They get married, but 5 years later, Elizabeth Taylor, who can't be tamed, she has an affair with Richard Burton on the set of Cleopatra. And theirs was one of the most famous love stories of all time. Liz Taylor, who was known for her many affairs and specifically her multiple marriages to Richard Burton.
Mhm.
So what Elizabeth Taylor had said about the whole Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds affair is that she never, this is so brutal, she never loved Eddie. She was like, no, I
Oh.
liked him. I liked him, but I
alright.
never loved him. He wasn't my husband. She's like, and I felt sorry for
Sheesh.
him. And next thing I knew, we were married, and I didn't know how to get out of it. So,
Oh
like,
my
Eddie
God.
Fisher, just L after L after L, right?
Yeah.
Leaves the beloved Debbie Reynolds for a woman who said, yeah, the only L word here is like.
That's what you
I
get.
do not love this man. And then she left him for Richard Burton. She gave 0 fucks.
Yeah. Apparently, Debbie Reynolds and Elizabeth Taylor made amends and became friends again.
You know what? We love to see it. We love to see the girlies being like,
Women support
Fuck
women,
men.
even when they
yeah, we
steal
support
each
wo- we
other's
love women.
husbands.
Even when
we
he
still
stole my husband, takes 2 to tango.
Yep.
And kind of the fact that Liz Taylor was like, yeah, this is kind of just how I do things, and it's not because I actually, it's not because I
That's kind
actually
of just how I roll.
was in love with this guy.
Mm.
They got married. Liz and Eddie got married 3 hours after his divorce was finalized. from Debbie Reynolds.
Christ. We should have had a category for messy but iconic.
Yeah, I mean, I would put Elizabeth Taylor in that category, just in
Messy.
general.
Yeah. Messy.
Messy but iconic.
Next one, Eddie Cibrian.
Eddie Cibrian.
Leanne Rimes, Dean Sharamet.
Yeah, this is I think this might be a pregnant, like, leaves the pregnant wife. So I think also Leon Rimes and Eddie are still together. But
Mm.
anyway, this was a big deal.
I don't know who any of these people are.
You don't know who they are? Ugh.
Not familiar with the
Eddie-
situation.
Eddie Cibrian, I used to think he was so sexy. But anyway, Leon Rimes, you don't know country singer Leon Rimes?
No, I don't really listen to country.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to country either, but I knew who Leon.
Hmm.
I read a lot of People magazine though.
Okay.
So this happened in 2008.
I was reading Percy Jackson.
I was a sophomore, deep into my People magazine
Mm.
obsession.
Right.
And they were both married. So Leanne Rimes was married to a dude, and then Eddie Cibrian was married to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Brandi Glanville. Eddie and Leanne had a very steamy, sexy affair. But they have been together since. Like, I think they're still together.
Hmm.
I would put them honestly probably better couple, TBH.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
This was it's funny because now like people probably don't really know who they are. They don't really like if you weren't paying attention to People magazine back then, these names probably mean nothing to you, but this was like huge.
Right.
This was one of the biggest controversies when it came to celebrity couples in the early 2000s.
I never didn't know this one.
Or I guess like mid 2000s. Yeah, this was huge. Oh my God. I just remember this being all over the tabloids.
This one, I don't know. It's kind of a double because it's Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, and Eddie Fisher, which is kind
Yeah,
of what
I
we
already
did.
talked about that one. So you can put that in messy.
Yeah, I can put it. Okay. Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield, Kieran Culkin, and Shannon Woodward. I didn't know that Kieran Culkin and Emma Stone dated.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
In the late 2000s, Emma Stone was dating Kieran Culkin after meeting on the set of Paper Man. Around the same.
I forgot.
Yeah. And Andrew Garfield was in a long-term relationship with Shannon Woodward. And in 2010, Emma and Andrew met while filming Spider-Man. You know, I don't really care a whole lot about Andrew Garfield, but I forget that he was Spider-Man. I do like him too. I think he's kind of a douchebag, but I also kind of think he's
really.
I like him, but I'm when a celebrity is cool, but you are like, I got a better.
No, I don't think he's a douchebag. I actually think he's great.
Yeah, bad vibes.
But I also love listening to people who work in the film industry talk about how much they love like movies and theater. He's very
Could still be a douchebag that likes film.
Yeah, I adore him though. He also he did stand up for Palestine. Where was it again? It was I can't remember. He was at some he was doing podcast or whatever it was. We looked at that clip of him. Banna, thank you for the prime. This song is what song? There's a song about Taylor Swift wrote When Emma Falls in Love.
What? But yeah, they both split from their partners. In 2011.
Taylor Swift wrote a song about Emma falling in love with Andrew Garfield.
Weird.
Did you know this?
No. I don't know Taylor Swift stuff.
You're not a secret Swiftie?
No. I don't I'm so like neutrally just like I think she gets a lot of hate, so like but I so neutrally like don't care, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, I got you. Sorry, I was reading a comment in chat. Yes, I agree. The way that Andrew talks about his mom and grief is gorgeous. Yes. I can't believe you're not an Andrew Garfield lover.
I'm not really I don't know.
You should watch the movie We Live in Time.
Okay.
It's with him and Florence Pugh.
That's the
I
one
know
where
you're
Glenn
not, like-
Powell is the horse from the.
Oh yes, the horse.
Yeah, see, I don't want to watch those kinds of movies because they hurt my feelings.
Oh, like you get sad?
Yeah, I don't like to do that, so I don't watch them.
Okay.
Okay, where would we put this one? It's just messy. If we don't even know if it is messy, I guess.
I just put not familiar.
Yeah. Evangeline Lilly. There's a couple of these that I literally don't know these people, so I just don't care.
Then let's do not familiar.
Yeah.
Evangeline Lilly's from Lost.
I almost want to skip to the ones that we know just so we can make sure to get those ones in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, this one says maybe Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney, which people were.
No, they did not. They did not.
I think they just had good chemistry, and people were like, "Oh,
you guys, that was part of the marketing strategy, and it worked because that money,
did.
anyone but you made, or that movie made a lot of money.
yeah,
That was totally PR.
yeah." I don't think that one happened. Okay, Harrison Ford.
Sometimes, y'all, sometimes they will cook up affairs. The PR team will cook up affairs, and the stars will push the affair conspiracies to sell tickets.
Yep.
Marketing.
Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher. This one's kind of spicy.
Yes.
So Harrison
Princess Leia
Ford
and Han Solo
Princess
getting it on.
Harrison Ford was married to his college sweetheart. He was a carpenter when he was trying to become an actor. Married his high school sweetheart, Mary. And when he started filming Star Wars, he had an affair with Carrie Fisher, who was 19 and he was 33.
About that?
Yeah. Their affair lasted about 3 months. And apparently,
You know what?
Huh.
It was the 70s, so or 80s. So honestly, she was 19. That's kind of old.
She's like basically like infertile at that point for the 70s.
Yeah.
Like you're like
He got her in her
behind.
last year.
You're behind on being wifed up.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently I didn't know this, but apparently she spilled all the tea basically almost on her deathbed. Like people
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that, and she spilled all the
She was spilling all
tea.
of it.
How he was basically like never intending to leave his wife. He was just having a little fun on the side. And so in 2016, right before she died, Carrie Fisher revealed everything in her memoir.
Yeah, and it was spicy.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Also, can I tell you something? I always wanted Luke and Leia to be together.
The siblings?
Yeah, but not like.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Hold on.
I'm held. I'm sat. My
How
car
do
is
you
in park.
explain this?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mean when it came out that they were siblings.
Okay.
But after it came out that they were siblings, there was a part of me that was still like, oh man, I wish they could be together.
So you shipped them even though you knew it was wrong.
I always shipped them.
Like, did you wish that maybe they would go back to forgetting they were siblings?
Thing would happen where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, actually, they're not siblings. Because I thought
You were
Luke was
hoping for the
so
twist.
cute.
Okay, so you shipped them and you were just really hoping that it wasn't true. Okay. Got it. Understood.
But it's also like, you know what? Sometimes
sometimes you just are related to people.
Sometimes you just
So you can't bang
are
'em.
Siblings. Siblings are dating or both.
Yeah,
Not even just siblings, but twins.
both. Siblings or dating or both.
Okay, so that
this
one-
one is messy.
That one's
It's just messy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hugh Grant, Divine Brown, and Elizabeth. Oh, this one's fun.
Elizabeth Hurley, who was like the hottest woman in the 90s.
She was married to Hugh Grant.
They were they
Uh,
married?
oh, I don't know if no, it doesn't say married. They met in 1987. Yeah, it doesn't say divorce. I think they just were together. But 1995, Hugh Grant was arrested in LA after being caught in a car with Divine Brown, a sex worker. He had picked her up on Sunset Boulevard and was caught by the LAPD with his pants down.
Yep.
He was charged with lewd conduct and fined $1,180 and sentenced to 2 years probation.
And Elizabeth Hurley did forgive him.
Yep. They did not break up. They broke up in 2000, but they didn't break up after that.
Yeah, he went on the Tonight Show and said, "I
did a bad thing."
And that worked. Everyone was like, "You know what? We love you, Hugh Grant."
They're like,
That's all it took. All it took was going on the Tonight Show and saying, "Well, I did a bad thing."
you goofy
And
guy.
Everyone was like, "It's chill."
Yeah. They're like, you're just a
Whatever.
silly. And they did that in Hollywood. They would be like, you're such a silly guy. Look at you.
Yeah, you're just a scoundrel. Yes, just a scoundrel.
Messy but better couple? I don't know. I think this one's like jail. Like, he literally did get fined.
Yeah, he well,
Shame.
Where are we putting this?
I don't know.
one-
It's a tough one because it's like
Man, it's just like you had Elizabeth Hurley.
right.
Why are men?
Yeah,
Why are
I'm
men?
just gonna go shame.
I'm gonna shame him
Support
for
sex
that.
workers, but shame on him.
Yeah.
And what the hell, man? Jack Nicholson, Rebecca.
Oh, this is when he was
Broussard?
dating Angelica Houston.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson and Angelica Houston began dating in 1973. The relationship was on again, off again. Huh?
My computer keeps making noises.
Yeah, they do that.
I don't why it's
Is it coming out of the speakers or your headphones?
something. Everyone's like keeps saying wokage.
Oh.
Wokage. Okay, so this one, yes. He
You got a model girlfriend.
Jack Nicholson was a guy who had many affairs.
Yeah.
And he got Rebecca, what's her name, pregnant.
Yep. She
when
was
he was
21-year-old
dating Angelica Houston.
model.
Mm-hmm.
And Angelica ended things with him. She said, according to her memoir, she went to Jack's house after the revelation and attacked him, punching and kicking him in rage before storming out. And then he continued dating Rebecca, and they never got married. And in 1994, they split up.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson almost killed a woman.
Yeah, he seems like a real shitbag.
He's a real shitbag. So
Shame or jail? I'm gonna go shame. Jail.
I think yeah.
Jail.
Yeah.
Oh, James Cameron. This is a fun one.
Yeah, you know what? It's not for that affair though. Per se.
Yeah.
So I don't know if whatever.
I'll leave him in jail.
You know what? Jack Nicholson, for
Whatever.
many reasons.
We're in
jail.
jail. James Cameron, Susie Amos, and Linda Hamilton.
James Cameron, Susie. Yeah, Susie, who is. Did they get? I think were they married before or after Titanic?
James Cameron,
She's
the
in Titanic.
director of Titanic, began dating Linda Hamilton. In the early 1990s, they had an on and off again relationship, but they had a daughter, and they did eventually get married in 1997. She described Cameron as emotionally distant while he was working on Titanic, and during the filming of Titanic, he met Susie, an actress who had the role of Rose's granddaughter. While he was still married to Linda Hamilton, James Cameron started an affair with Susie. Linda found out, tried to work through it, but they ended up getting divorced. And do you know how much the divorce settlement was?
I'm going to guess.
It was one of the largest divorce settlements at that time.
Sorry, 9 figures.
I don't know. I can't count that high. Do you want to know? It was
100 million?
$50 million.
Okay.
So she took half of what he got from Titanic.
Good.
Almost immediately after James married Susie in 2000, and they're still together. You know what?
So
I'm gonna say messy but better couple, and here's why. Somebody got cheated on, and they got $50 million out of it.
Yeah,
and then the couple that cheated stayed together. Honestly, better couple because Linda walked away with a massive amount of money. Good on her.
All right, next up.
Next, so this is where my notes end because I ran out of time. Becky with the good hair, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, well, we all remember this one. We remember the elevator with Solange, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. The
got an album
famously
out of
very
it.
private Beyonce. You know what? Yeah, thank you to Becky with the good hair and to Jay-Z, because without it, we don't get Lemonade.
I went to see Beyonce
Lemonade
live.
is one of the goats.
I went to see Beyonce live. I had bought Beyonce tickets, and then like a couple, I don't know, it was like very, very shortly before I went to the concert. I think it was days before she dropped Lemonade. Because I remember driving to Seattle to go see the concert, and we were listening to Lemonade the whole time, just being like, oh my gosh, do you think she's going to play the new songs? And she did.
Yep.
She performed so many of them.
I ain't sorry. Okay, jail. I ain't sorry. Jail.
Yeah. I can't imagine getting cheated on, making an entire album dedicated to telling them to go fuck themselves and then staying with them.
Yeah, especially when your husband looks like Jay-Z.
Well, it's like I think I don't know what I don't know what the general opinion was, but people kind of were like, "Oh my gosh, she told him," and it's like, I don't know, because making a whole album like about how you got cheated on and to tell them to like, "Hey, you better fucking get it together," but then staying with them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, that just doesn't feel girl boss to me.
Can you believe every Beyonce love song is about him? It is hard to believe that every Beyonce love song is about him because they've been together since she was a teenager.
Yeah.
And I'm ready for Beyonce to not just be single in name, but
the return of Beyonce.
Also just Beyonce.
Yeah.
Just Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they have kids at this point? Lemonade? No.
Shortly after, though. Right? It was shortly after.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Blue... okay, I will never forget watching her on stage. Love on Top. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Pregnancy announcement.
Yeah, and then she turns to the side.
MTV Awards.
Yeah.
And she had the sparkly outfit on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. No. I'm getting my timeline mixed up. Because this was 2011. No, they had Blue.
Yeah, I do remember. I know what you're talking about when she did a performance and then showed she was pregnant.
They had Blue and then Lemonade. So Lemonade was 2015. When was Lemonade?
Blue Ivy was born 2012. Lemonade was 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Okay. So Blue was like 5.
Right.
4 or 5.
Yep.
Damn, I
Yeah,
got that. I got the timeline real mixed up.
I don't know, man.
And then it was the twins that were born after Lemonade.
I just always remember thinking how powerful it would be to get cheated on and then leave them and write an album telling them to go fuck themselves. I was like, that'd be so fucking cool. But then she stayed with them and I was like, that makes it not cool. Like, this doesn't make it cool.
Yeah, it kind of dilutes, even though I still fucking love the album. It's one of those where I listen to the album and then I envision a world where like Beyonce actually
Guys,
left.
she didn't name her kid Lemonade. That was the name of the album.
You guys, stop it.
Blue Ivy was one of the names, but Lemonade was an album.
This is my little baby girl, Lemonade.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be like shocked.
My
I don't know, but
my sweet baby girl.
yeah.
We call her little Lemmy.
Yep.
We call her little Lemmy. Okay, who do we have next?
Jesse James, multiple women, and Sandra
that
Bullock.
Nasty, stupid son of a bitch. Jesse James, who was I don't know why the fuck Sandra Bullock ever married this man, but he had so many affairs. So many affairs. And finally, Sandra like found out, I can't remember what it was, the affair that broke the Bullocks back, but she left him and then adopted a baby, single. She's like, bye.
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 See?
Yeah.
I like that.
Piece
She's
of
like,
shit.
I don't need a man. I'm just gonna get a baby myself.
Yeah, another guy where it's like, I'm sorry, but there is such a gulf between you.
It looks like he does
your
magic on the
wife.
side.
Pick a card. He looks like he's gonna ask you to pick a card.
He does.
He cheated with a Nazi porn star. Awesome.
Oh. Huh.
Great.
Pick a card, any card, and she's like, we're getting a divorce.
She's like, here's the card.
It's
Go
the
fuck
card of
yourself.
my lawyer. You better call him.
So I'm gonna put him in
say
jail
Yeah.
because the fuck is wrong with you?
yeah. Okay,
But I love that
JFK.
I love that she left him and then adopted a kid and was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I want to be a mom and not with that fucking guy. So
She's like, you know what? I can get a baby myself. I don't need you.
and the kid that she adopted turned out to be a great football player.
I thought you were gonna
That
say,
movie was called The Blind
and that
Side.
baby grew up to be Joe Biden.
Baby grew up to be the oldest president of the United States.
Speaking of presidents, JFK, Marilyn
Oh.
Monroe, and Jackie Kennedy.
Happy
Is this ever confirmed?
birthday. No.
Okay.
To you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Do you want to know what one of the hardest scenes to watch in Breaking Bad is?
The Fly.
No.
Oh.
When Ted asks Skylar to sing happy birthday the way that she always used to do it, and she does it in the Marilyn Monroe voice, it is so cringe.
I must have blocked it out because I can't even remember.
You don't remember this where it's his birthday and he's like, come on, come on.
No.
You know how you used to do it? She's like, happy birthday.
No. I must have blocked it out.
Ted." Oh, it's so cringe. It's really hard to watch.
Ugh.
And she does it in front of the whole office.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't. I cannot watch it.
Maybe I
can't because
skipped it.
makes
Maybe
me
I skipped it. I hated it so much.
Maybe I can see it being something that would physically kill you.
Yeah. I might have died.
You can't. That you're like I can't watch this.
Where do we put this
Okay,
one?
so Marilyn Monroe and JFK. This has been one of those.
We should make another
mythical-
category that's like, we don't think it happened.
We don't think it happened, but we pretend that it happened. So these were two like very famous figures, and I think people like wanted to. they wanted it to be true
Right.
that they had that Marilyn Monroe, blonde bombshell, Hollywood goddess Marilyn Monroe had an affair with the, sexy president.
Mm-hmm.
JFK had now, don't get me wrong, JFK was an adulterer. Like that is, it's not saying that they didn't have an affair because JFK would never. However, there's never really been evidence of this. There's been photoshopped photos, made up FBI papers. One of Marilyn Monroe's biographers apparently claimed that she had said that she had slept with JFK.
The biographer did?
But yes, but they seem to. The biographers claimed apparently that Marilyn had told him that she had slept with JFK, but there was never any evidence of the affair, and by all accounts, they had only met a couple times. But because of this famous moment at his birthday, where she performs and she's wearing the dress
Mm-hmm.
that many decades later Kim
Don't
Kardashian
say it.
wore at the Met Gala,
Ugh.
and it ripped.
Okay,
It just like cemented. It was forever cemented in our cultural memory.
Mm-hmm.
This image of Marilyn Monroe like seductively singing "Happy Birthday" to JFK.
Right.
Trump will release the records, inshallah.
Surely.
Release the the CIA records on this.
Please. Okay,
There's a
J-Lo,
lot of
Mark
rumors
Anthony,
around
and Ben
Anyway.
Affleck. We have to get through a bunch of these in the next 13 minutes.
Okay. J-Lo, Mark Anthony. Wait, did she cheat on Mark Anthony with Ben? I don't remember that.
I don't know. Maybe it's just her and then she went back. Hazel, thank you for the 9 months.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
No,
This is
Mark
where I
cheated on.
hit a, like, I couldn't look any of them up anymore.
Okay, Mark cheated on her. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what we can do?
Mm.
Also, you have 13 minutes.
Yeah. You want to do the fun ones?
Yeah.
Okay. You pick.
Okay.
Why don't you pick, like...
I pick one, you pick one.
Okay. You go first.
I'm going to pick Tiger Woods because
Okay.
I know somebody who one of the many women that he slept with,
Okay.
and she was a cocktail waitress in Vegas, and she gave TMZ the messages between them and the voicemails that he would leave her, and they are so fucking cringe. Like, painful to read and to listen to. And she, like, TMZ paid her a shit ton of money.
Wow.
So
How much?
Tiger Woods.
How much do you think?
I want to say they paid her like $100,000.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and then she ended up marrying a really, really rich guy. So Tiger Woods was married to Ellen Nordegren.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2009,
Somebody said, I gotta sleep with Tiger Woods.
yeah, if you sleep with somebody who is famous enough and it's a salacious affair and you can sell it to TMZ.
There you go.
There you go.
Adam Levine wants to know your location.
So Tiger had been married to the beautiful Ellen Nordegren. They had a couple of kids. And in 2009, it broke that he had been unfaithful to her. And this woman named Rachel Uchtil came out, was outed as his longtime mistress. He checked into rehab, said, I'm a sex addict. And then like a dozen more women came forward saying, hey, I also had an affair with Tiger. I hooked up with Tiger.
Way.
A lot of them were, it was like cocktail waitresses, strippers. Basically, he would go to a place like Vegas and just
Go
fuck his
crazy.
way through it, go crazy. So she had his wife didn't leave him initially. She stayed by his side as he went through rehab. But then 2010, so this would have been like a year later. They officially separated. And I think I'm remembering this like famous photo of her. Hold on. Ellen. Yes. So, okay, it wasn't a photo. It was allegations that she had chased Tiger out of the house with a golf club. I remember
Ooh.
that in like Star magazine or something. She claims that she did not do that, but anyway, so she divorced him, and then he started dating Lindsey Vonn, the Olympic skier Lindsey Vonn.
Mm-hmm. This is not Lindsey Vonn, by the way.
And then I'm trying to remember what else. I think that was like, yeah, that was kind of the gist of it, but like it was a huge deal because he was this, he was the biggest golfer in the world, and golf, unlike something like basketball or football, it was seen as more respectable, right? Where
Mhm.
you don't just have affairs with every waitress and stripper in Vegas.
But a
Yeah, so
tiger
so it was
would.
his image took a huge hit.
Mhm. Um.
Um, yeah,
Shame. Messy.
shame.
Shame.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in shame. He was the highest paid athlete at the time. Yeah.
Um.
Indeed. Also the girl who had one of the girls who had the affair with Tiger, she sucks as a person. So don't like she got her money, but also is a shitty person. I just
Um. I want to do Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson.
oh, where Donald Trump was tweeting about Kristen Stewart and telling Rob Pattinson to leave her.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell me the
All
tea
right,
on
speak
that
on
one.
it.
No, you speak on it because I don't know the details, but I remember when it was happening.
You don't remember wait.
I don't know the deets.
Okay. So, Kristen Stewart and Rob Pattinson, who were co-stars in a little film called Twilight.
Okay, never heard of it.
You never heard of it. Well, it's about a vampire who is 17 but has
Mhm.
been 17 for a
How long?
while.
Okay.
And and he falls in love with
A high
an emo
schooler.
girl
No. He's
who's in high school.
yeah, we talked about this actually I think yesterday. TLDR, okay. An old vampire falls in love with a high schooler and a werewolf falls in love with a baby.
Yes.
That's it.
That is the gist of Twilight.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kristen Stewart. What, my love?
You want some Valentine's Day food? Valentine?
Oh yeah, no, sure. I'd love some.
Sam says she's not hungry at all.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good.
What do you?
What do you want?
Whatever you want.
I don't know.
What
You're on
you
your
want?
diet.
No, what you want? No.
But it's Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I don't know. You want pizza or something?
You want a pizza and a salad?
That sounds good.
Sure, that'd be
Also,
fine.
Sam's gonna be leaving soon.
I'd love a pizza.
She's gotta go take a
Would-
giant shit.
Yep.
And we want
We're
to.
gonna do it in the shape of a heart.
Like an after.
That sound good? Okay. Okay, back to this. So,
Right.
what were we talking about? We were talking about Robert Pattinson
Mhm.
and Kristen Stewart. So, 2012. 2012. I was a sophomore in college.
Okay.
Kristen Stewart.
That's
is
Brody's celebrity
photographed-
crush.
Really?
Yeah.
You and her don't look
fine.
anything alike.
I'm fine, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, just
All
saying.
right, Brody.
Yeah.
So Kristen Stewart is photographed making out with the director of Snow White and the Huntsman, Rupert Sanders. Remember the pictures of them in the car, just really lip locked, going to town.
Kristen Stewart.
Kristen
Rupert
Stewart, Rupert
kissing.
Sanders kissing in the car. But the
Kissing.
problem is that he was married at the time, and she
Is it
was
this
in a very
picture?
public, famous relationship with Robert Pattinson.
Is that the picture?
That's yes. There were lots of photos that came out, but yes,
Yeah, I
this
think these ones are the
hit the magazines. Yeah,
There's a lot. She's flexing in this one.
it's really
All right. Anyways. All right. Anyways.
Bella and Edward were no longer.
Yeah.
Bella and Edward were no longer, breaking the hearts of many Twilight fans who were like, "See, she should have chosen Jake."
Pattinson. What are you
And she
doing?
publicly apologized to Robert Pattinson, but the Donald Trump part of this whole story is that Donald Trump, before he was president of the United States, not once, but twice, had a lot to say about Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. And when the kissing photos came out, he tweeted, Robert Pattinson should not take back Kristen Stewart. She cheated on him like a dog and will do it again. Just watch. He can do much better.
She's the
Donald Trump should
greatest
know
cheater.
because he has had multiple affairs.
It takes one to know one.
And he just kept tweeting like advice to Robert Pattinson about what to do with his relationship and how he should he should break up with Kristen Stewart because she'll
Right.
just keep cheating. Like he literally kept tweeting. Like tweet after tweet after tweet
Mm-hmm.
after tweet
Mm-hmm.
after tweet.
Mm-hmm.
And so Donald Trump is the reason that Robert Pattinson broke up with Kristen Stewart. I'm just kidding now. But now Kristen Stewart is gay and seemingly happy.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta, you know,
Hear that, Brody?
sometimes you have to get caught kissing the director of the film that you're in while you are still dating Edward Cullen from Twilight in
Right.
order to realize that you are a lesbian.
Yeah. Sam, what does that say about you? I don't know. Maybe his type is bi-coded. I don't know.
Yeah, Brody likes women who either are
Who
lesbians
don't look straight.
or give off lesbian vibes. So where are we gonna put them?
I like that she pissed Trump off. But I don't
Oh,
that doesn't
iconic.
really but that doesn't really
It wasn't. Yeah, I guess
I mean, you know what? If we put it in messy but better couple because she inevitably found out that she was not into guys. So maybe that guy that she cheated with helped.
A separate category. I feel like we need a separate category where it's good for her because she realized she's gay.
Is gay.
Is now gay.
Yeah, that's good. We're just
Is
adding
now gay.
Yeah.
Dee Dee, thank you for good.
Good.
Great.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
I love that we're adding new categories. It went from 4 categories to now messy but better
I knew
couple,
this would
just
be a
messy,
problem, though.
shame, jail, is gay. Don't think it happened.
I knew this would happen. I was like,
Yeah.
you can't just have 3. Okay, let me scan the list there. We've got Ned Fulmer. Try guys. Try guys, try having an affair.
Right.
Wilnaf Hassan Piker and Caroline Kwan.
Yeah, speak on it.
It's not even an affair because there's 2 people who are in a relationship and I'm not one of them.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to take one for the team here and I'm just going to go with this.
What do you mean take one for the team?
I didn't get pizza. You guys ordered pizza without me.
That's because you are already having
thought
stomach problems.
I thought I was your favorite third wheel.
You are a favorite third wheel. Look, if you want to cancel your severance date, you can have
No.
digital pizza and you can play a game with us. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, the Meg Ryan, Russell Crowe, and Dennis Quaid. Ooh,
mm,
you know what? Meg Ryan, Russell Crowe, better couple.
okay.
Better couple. No doubt
There we go.
about it.
Better couple. I don't think
Woody
there's.
Allen jail. Woody Allen jail.
Yeah.
Just right to jail. Send
Yeah.
him. Send his ass.
Yeah, didn't
Do
he
not
marry his
collect
daughter?
$200. Do not collect $200. Go straight to jail.
Oh, why didn't we put
You
Will
would-
and Hassan and is gay?
Oh,
You know what? I said what I said.
you did. You have to stand by it.
Yeah.
What's another one that I would see?
Tristan Thompson. That one. I was
Dude,
on the
I-
ends of watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
When that happened.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah.
Ryan Phillippe. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Remember when Ryan Phillippe cheated on Reese Witherspoon? This was another one of like Hollywood's sweetheart couples.
Oh.
You know, the two of them who met doing Cruel Intentions and were like America's sweetheart couple.
Right.
And then he had an affair with Abby Cornish in this was like one of the big affairs
Okay.
of the early 2000s.
Okay. So where does
So-
this one go?
I don't really know. I don't really know about him and Abby as a couple. I can't say better couple. Maybe
He has a
Nessie?
faux hawk.
Yeah.
Can we just place the try guy?
Yes, we can place the try guy.
Where do you want to put the try guy?
He's going shame because that man built his reputation around being the most annoying wife guy.
Yeah.
And also, he was a piece of shit to Will.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there
you put
go.
him in jail. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just don't like that.
You know what? He was rude to Will, so jail.
Yeah. And Will's going to buy me pizza tonight. So how can I stand for that?
Exactly.
I would never
It
let
was
anybody talk shit to somebody who buy me
yeah.
pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, are they still together?
I think so.
Damn.
My chat's asking why is gay is right under jail. They're not in order from here down. The top half is in order. The bottom half is not in order.
Being gay is worse than doing something that should land you in jail.
Apparently. Maybe
sweet tapping like, why is gay underneath jail, which seems to signal that it's worse. That like Kristen Stewart being gay is worse than Woody Allen grooming his his
fixed it.
adopted daughter.
I fixed it.
It's under jail. I like that you could have just moved it, but you're like, no.
No.
I'm gonna add this in. Okay, let me take one last look at the list.
The whole thing that we did?
No,
Okay, the whole
just
thing.
what's left.
Okay.
What's left?
Okay.
Oh, the John Mulaney, Olivia Munn, Anne Marie Tendler.
Annie.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Are we all fared out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you gotta go.
Yep.
You gotta go watch. You gotta go
Milkshake.
watch Severance.
Milkshake.
You know what's not on there? Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Also, trying to think of oh oh wait, no, we did that one. Never mind. No. Eva Longoria and Tony Parker, yeah, when he cheated on her, and I was like, wow, the most beautiful woman in the world. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman aren't on there either.
Oh, spicy. All right.
Okay. All right.
Here's
Well.
our definitive list of messy from messy to shame to jail to gay. It's under jail for no reason. We just end the reason because we'll edit it later. Don't look at it too much. And then we don't think it happened. Definitive list.
Pretty solid.
Yippee!
Yippee! Celebrities keep having affairs.
Yeah. We
So
need to
that
keep making
we
tier
can
lists.
do another tier list.
Shameless.
Yeah.
What game are you and Will playing for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. What do you think we should play? I don't want something that's like 100-hour game. I cannot play past tonight.
What game should
People
you
had suggested
play?
the glass game, which you and I had played for.
Yeah, it's funny. We started playing that game and then we played Portal, so we kind of started a
We
trend.
played it for like literally a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to play that though. Do we play horror? Do we play like Cabin Factory or?
I don't think Cabin Factory is multiplayer.
It's a co-op.
Cabin Factory?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if neither one of you have played it and that's a co-op game, that would be fun because it'd probably take like an hour, maybe 2, but if it's multiplayer, I didn't know it was multiplayer.
We're not gonna play Halo. I don't know. Do you have any?
I'm trying to think. You guys could play Stardew Valley.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't know. Does Sam
You
know
got
she's still
nothing?
screen sharing? Well, I guess I do now, but
I'll stop. I'll stop.
do you want to look at my chat?
I'll stop. You got nothing else?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He suggested headliners, but I know that you.
I want to play that with you
wanted to play that.
guys. Will you play that
I
with
know.
me, you and Will?
Well, he said, does Sam want to play headliners?
Do you
with
guys want to
us?
play that tomorrow or
Um,
Sunday? No, you do things on Sunday, not Monday.
Sunday I got the BAFTAs.
Okay, will you ask if he wants to play that tomorrow, and then if he says no, will you play it like Tuesday?
Yes.
Because I
Yeah.
do want to play that. I think it would be fun.
I'm reading. Hold on a sec. Can you play the fast food simulator?
Oh, there's a fast food simulator game. What is it called? Fast food simulator? Yeah. You should play
Is
that.
it like Overcooked?
No. It's like when you work in the kitchen at in GTA RP.
Oh,
Or maybe you could play like there's
Yeah.
there's like cooking simulators that would be fun.
what about Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes?
Oh, you should play that actually. That would be a fun game for you guys to play. Valentine's
Okay.
Day, you might fight, but worth.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I want a game that is going to test the limits
Yeah, you should do that.
of our relationship.
Yep.
I
you should do
I
that.
want people to be like, "Oh, they might break up."
Yeah. Yeah, do that one then.
Okay, I will pitch that to him. No, the reason I don't want to do Chain Together is because Sam, Cutie, and I played it.
Right.
We played a lot of that. We never finished though. Okay, I'll let you go. I know you gotta go.
Okay. Okie doke.
Okie doke. Say hi.
I will.
Say hi to Brody.
I will.
Does he know Kristen Stewart's gay?
I think he's
Do you think that would
blocking
be
it
news
out.
Maybe for him.
I don't want to tell him today. I don't want to like make
Is it
them.
gonna be like?
Well, it's like it'll make the whole like vibes weird because then he'll be like grieving.
Yeah.
No.
Is it gonna be like when I found out Lance Bass was
Yes,
gay?
I was gonna
because
say
he
it's exactly
my
like when
name.
you found out that
gay.
Lance Bass is gay. That was exactly what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want
You
to.
should
I don't
just,
want to
like,
drop.
You should just slip it into conversation.
Be like, oh, that character looks like Kristen Stewart, the gay one.
Who's gay?
And then he'd be like, yeah, what? And I'll be like, yeah, I
You'd be
didn't
like,
know how to
"What?"
tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew.
Yeah.
I thought you knew when did you not see the pictures of her and wasn't it her and Ashley Benson carrying in a sex swing?
It's like I thought they were
And
roommates.
Paparazzi photos of them
I'm so sorry.
came out. It was so funny. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. I'll see
Goodbye.
you on
Good
Monday.
night.
Okay, wait, ask Will if he wants to play the game tomorrow. Okay,
I
bye.
will.
All right, bye.
Oh, okay. Good.
I hung up at first. Haha. That was fun. That was a fun time. You guys have fun? I'm gonna go watch Severance if that's okay. Is everybody cool with that? Is everybody cool if I do that? Pretty cool. It was a fun night. Yeah, fun little short stream. I mean, it was almost like 4 hours, but whatever. That was Cara Delevingne and Ashley Benson. Oh, style. That's acceptable. All right, cool. I will be live tomorrow, I think. I don't know. I don't really have any reason not to. As long as we have a Severance discussion tomorrow. Yeah, the plan is that I will do that at the secret place. We'll do that. We'll do that probably in the morning or midday or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go raid B because he's singing karaoke and I have a feeling he would really, really not want me to raid him right now. So that sounds fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for all of the support and everything. I'm going to go do Valentine's Day stuff and I will see you guys tomorrow at some point and then probably Sunday and then I'll be off for podcast the next day. But thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out for the Tierlisting stream. That was a fun time. Stuff. Always good to give unasked for opinions on things, you know? Like really give my full opinion. So I got this from the slime company and like the outside of it's like gross now. It's fun to squish. Anyways, enjoyed the stream equally. Was it kind of like listening to a podcast? Was it kind of like a bonus episode of the podcast? Maybe we'll take this video off.
In case I don't see ya.
Only monetize it through Patreon. That would be
Good
a
afternoon, good evening, good
Anyways,
night.
goodbye.
Keep doing awesome stuff. That goes for everybody in this audience.
Love you and love yourself. The best thing in life, the key to life, is yourself.
You all do such awesome shit. Keep doing it. Keep going for it. Some of you guys are pushing hard. Keep pushing. You guys are fucking unbelievable. Keep going.